Everything in the night stood still. The Spanish moss curled under its will. The river whispered, the graves replied. Every shadow dared not to hide. Oh, the dark's alive, it sighs, it moans. In the city's marrow, it chills the bone. Step too close, you'll feel that chill. Savannah's teeth, they bite at will. Cobbled streets, blood-stained stone. Silent watchers, you're never alone. Lantern lights flicker, tons unseen. Soft and stir beneath the green. Oh, the dark's alive, it sighs, it moans. In the city's marrow, it chills the bone. Step too close, you'll feel that chill. Savannah's teeth, they bite at will. The garden blooms though the roots are cursed. Every prayer's a blessing in reverse. The bells keep tolling, the dead still sing. Savannah sleeps beneath the broken king. Magnolias weep while demons grin. The moss, it hides what lowers within. Oh, the dark's alive, it sighs, it moans. In the city's marrow, it chills the bone. Step too close, you'll feel that chill. Savannah's teeth, they bite at will. Magnolias weep while demons grin. The moss, it hides what lies within. Judge or sinner, no lines to find. The shadows claim what's yours and mine.
My parents had a dog like that, and they were allergic to their food, and it made
So the vet did suggest trying a sensitive brand of food, or getting her an antihistamine. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, so now that we're done talking about cat problems,
We're never done talking about cat problems.
Okay. Well, I don't know about you, but Hope is pretty chill for me, so my cat problem's getting too much affection.
I do not have that problem with my cat. she's trying to eat. She's trying to eat my toes.
Well, that's affection.
Not the fun way.
Right. Yeah. All right. So, oh yes, and Paul is with us, and he says, "Perfect." All right. So, who is going to give us a recap of last game?
Me. I took notes last time.
Get us rolling.
Okay. Last time we had a battle at Home Depot, and Petra got attacked by an axeman named Runvar Ostergaard, and a epic battle ensued where Petra was losing until she received God mode, and then she basically one-shotted him and killed him. And then everybody, not everybody, but bystanders start coming by looking curious because lights are flashing and all this crazy stuff. And Petra decides to go incognito and sneak away. And that's when Sly and Kate arrived and looking for Petra and Cass because they were back up. They find Cass but can't find Petra, but Cade uses his magic abilities to find her under like obfuscate sort of thing. And then she's fine, and Cade asks Petra, "You're not going to keep more secrets?" And basically, we all decide to meet at Nos to divulge what happened. Um, and Charlotte then arrives at Nos after getting a text, and there was a package there. Then Petra explains about the game that her kind of immortals play, and that if you kill one, um, you get their power, and that someone named Jacob Kell is sending minions after her to kill her to get her power. And but the game is a duel to be played one on one, and there's lots of rules. um Back to the package, Aaliyah sent it to us, and it's a long ritual about making a headquarters in a different dimension.
Well, it can be.
Then, or it can be, yeah. Sly tells everyone about Bill Bustamante and that he may be dead, but he couldn't find him, and he may have escaped into the Umbra or something like that. And we decide to invite a were creature of some kind to sniff it out, and um Jan recommends Bill the sharp kind. Then Charlotte asks help to remove her curse, and the short of it all is they discuss how find out more information from Rose about where this kid is that they Samuel Cohen to get rid of her curse.
Hmm.
And then we all everybody reconvene, and we call Charlene, and we're gonna go talk to her and hopefully figure out what happened to Bill Bustamante.
Okay.
That's why we don't have George, is because they
Yes.
went on a date.
That
Oh no.
would be
He's
awesome.
the. I
I
hope
should
he's
give him the
alive when we
perfume
get
of
back.
longing, though he probably won't need it.
I, I think that would be overkill.
That would
But
be
for which
the
one of them, I'm
the
not sure.
opening to the Blue Oyster Bar.
Mm,
So. Dun, 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 dun,
Not that.
so we're traveling to Charlene's place. That's where we left off.
Okay, so we're obviously going to have to forego that for the time being. George is not here.
Right.
So you guys may want to spend this time putting together your sanctum.
Right.
I
Rolling the
liked
dice and making the spells.
what Dale suggested for our
I
points.
second that.
Works
That
for me.
is
Did we want to?
7.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, like, because we get to start with 22 HQ points, we're gonna. Can we assume that Cade is with us if we're gonna like create this tonight?
For this, yes.
Okay. So then for that, then we'd have 22 HQ points for our sanctum. And so I figure we go 7 points for the otherworldly pocket realm, where we have the keys, we can enter it from anywhere. 2 for secure archives, because that'd be nice to hold things like that'd be nice if we had that for the chalice last time. 2 for a workshop, especially for Joe making things happen. 1 for a training dojo, because it probably doesn't need to be large, and if anybody needs to sharpen up their skills. 2 for an occult library, because almost everyone's into occult. And then for security purposes, we've got 2 for advanced mundane security, because that's max for that. 4 for major wards and seals, because that's max for that. And then 2 for sacred ground. That way it makes sure any pure evil things are repelled and can't get there.
Good
and
stuff.
It benefits the rest of us. Did we want to spend any XP to add anything additional to it right now?
I think let's start with that and we can discuss more later. Or what do you suggest we should add?
Let me bring up that chart again.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too.
So we have the location taken care of. So as far as facilities, we could add a library. I don't know how useful that would be, just like a regular one for bonuses to research roles.
Couldn't that be combined with the occult library and that be kind of all in one? Or
Mhm.
one side of it's this, one side of it's that?
Well,
We could. It would just still cost us a point to add that feature to it. It looks like, because the occult library gives you bonuses to occult and enigma research.
Charlotte has the merit occult library.
Yeah, me too.
But that means
That's
that it's at your particular haven, not
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
here.
Correct. Yeah, not in there. But it could be moved, right?
I mean,
Potentially.
you can, yes.
I think having just a regular library for us to do research isn't such a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, even though we are dealing with the occult, there are times where we have to also look up mundane things.
Okay, so that's possibility for that. Would we need a science lab? Does that seem necessary?
Not for my character.
Not for me. No, I can't think of a single.
None of us are science-based.
Nope.
I mean, Charlotte already has in her crypt an alchemy lab.
Okay. Well, maybe then we can rely on that. That way we're not having to spend points to double up for this. Yeah. So then beyond that,
medical bay would be helpful.
Yeah, actually, something
because Charlotte does have all that doctor knowledge / occult.
Yeah, and it seems
and
like
magic-y stuff. So,
and it seems like my characters keep dying.
Aw.
Or
Coming here,
almost dead.
You are unfortunately the squishiest one because you don't have any damage resistance buffs that everyone else does.
/ healing ability.
Right. Okay,
I'm a
so
squishy.
that's the medical
Charlotte
base,
needs
that
to
costs
make you
2.
a. Wait, no, don't you have
a
an amulet?
A non-squishy amulet? I have an
I
amulet.
don't
yeah.
have you a non-squishy amulet yet.
I just have the
I?
belt buckle of aura perception.
Yeah.
No, you just gave me that one necklace.
Yeah, I need to make you a bullet so you're bulletproof.
There you go.
Like Cade and Charlotte.
What else? Let's see. A war room that adds a die for leadership and tactics roles.
Wow. How about a weapon room? Weapon / tactic room.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
armory.
Literally, yeah, an armory.
Petra has a point in armory, but she
okay.
uses her sweater.
Yeah, I was going to say, but
Oh,
she
right.
wears it.
Right.
It travels with her.
Funny.
It's a
the
mobile
ritual-
armory.
The ritual chamber, Jerome. What mystic rites would that include?
Any rituals that you cast.
Okay.
That's what it's there for.
Would that be useful for making rituals in that pocket dimension we'll have for anybody?
I mean, eventually, Charlotte doesn't have a lot of rituals to cast.
I don't.
Okay.
But if we had the occult library, like, I don't know, of spells or something, because back in Vampire, we had wards for
Right.
vampires and things. If we could get those are rituals. So, but
Okay.
not at the moment, no.
Okay.
Cardigan room. That's funny.
Yep.
The room in the cardigan.
Yep. Every time you open up the cardigan room, it's all love me, say that you love me. And
Out
you're
of
like,
the
what?
facilities, though, I feel like a medical
Wrong
bay would
again.
be,
Yeah, I think a
in
medical bay
addition
would
to
be
what we
good.
have, I think that would be,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
the
We'll
most
do that.
beneficial.
Oh, well, would we want a summoning circle where you can talk to spirits and ghosts?
Yes,
Oh,
that would be good for me.
that
Kinda-
would, it's a
Could be
spirit
interesting.
court.
It would be good for anybody with necromancy, which is like half the group
Yeah.
Yeah.
in some form.
Put that on the list. Summoning circle.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, secure archives got that. Probably not a vehicle bay because that wouldn't. How would we get that out of the?
Just shove it through.
Yeah.
Shove it through the door. I mean, it would
Right.
fit. We just have one that's a garage door.
Right.
Opens anywhere.
I don't know.
And
Maybe we want to drive around in the other dimension.
Yeah. You ever think of that?
in the infinite emptiness that's outside of the sanctum.
Right.
Mhm.
I mean, we'd have headlights at least.
Moving right along.
What about the veil of secrecy? It's hidden from perception or reality.
It seems like we kind of already have that because
Of
it's
where
an
it's located.
otherworldly pocket realm. Yeah, like who's
Oh,
going to
that's
stumble
true.
upon that?
True.
Besides the otherworlders.
Right, yeah.
But it's like a nail in it, like a needle in a haystack.
Exactly. Would we want a spirit road where it would connect to the Umbra or the Shadowlands or some other plane?
I'm nervous about connecting to the Umbra, to be honest, just
'Cause
because
of
of all
who
the
we
how thin
know.
that veil is now. You know,
Yeah.
that might be
And
dangerous.
Jerome, would we have
Sure.
control of that road where we could prevent things, or would it be like a two-way road, like other creatures or whatever could find that?
It is a two-way road, but in essence, that's part where your magic comes into play.
Okay.
So,
So
kind
maybe
of
we
like
hold off
werewolf
on it.
and wraith and whatnot, where they have the gauntlet. So that would be your barrier for people to pass from the road.
Got it. Okay.
As cool as it would be, I think we hold off because we kind of want it as like a place to convene and heal. We don't need a lot of entrances, connections to
Yeah,
everything else.
it's our own fortress of solitude.
Yeah. And eventually, when I build up my next necromancy, I can actually travel to the Shadowlands.
Oh, nice.
So, or my spirit can. So it may not be necessary. Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay. Let's see. We probably wouldn't need any like extra guardians in there because we're gonna have like the defenses at max for just about everything else.
I figure that if we
What
find out we
defenses are you
need it,
referring to?
Well, so we'd be spending 2 points for advanced mundane security, 4 points, the max, for major words and seals.
Okay.
And then we would, what was I saying? And then we'd make it a sacred ground that way, because if it's sacred, anything that's evil, like especially tormented fallen or something,
Right.
would be prevented.
Would have problems getting in or dealing with it.
Right.
I think if we
And-
find out that our stuff is not enough, then maybe we'll grab a guardian or two.
Honestly, I'm a little hesitant about like a sentient guardian because of rifts.
Don't we have
Oh,
what's his
gosh.
name already?
What's his name?
Clive.
Oh,
Yeah, him.
Clive.
I mean,
Clive
he's
isn't
kind
a
of.
Clyde isn't a guardian. He's just a gopher.
Yeah, and we would have to like call him, and then he'd pop in. Would he be
Right.
able to? Yeah, I guess that wouldn't work. If we're in an alternate dimension, our phones are probably not going to reach reality. Would
Probably
they,
not.
Jerome? Or
That is a great question that Sly would not have an answer to.
okay, so yeah, that might
Experiment time.
right. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, once we make it, then we just try it, see if it works. Other than that, I'm not seeing anything else that seems like it would do that much for us.
I have XP that I will pay for the medical bay.
Okay, so that's 2 points. If we want a basic library, that'd be in 1 more point, and summoning circle is 3 points.
I'll put money towards the summoning circle.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to save XP for that, and I spent all mine.
Three points. Okay.
Totally
much-
forgot.
How much
So-
XP do we need?
Basically, all of you are at the restaurant getting ready to pay your tab, and Rachel.
And then Joe's like, wallet at home.
Empty wallet.
yeah, just a moth flies out.
Moth flies out.
Yep.
Whoops. So okay, so if
Wow,
Abby's
you're really selling that
Yeah.
right.
remorse.
So she's spending 2 for the medical bay. Excuse me. We would need.
I'm spending 3 for summoning, so we just need 2 for the library.
Okay, I can do that.
I'm being his voice. I have to talk in a cool tone.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry about that.
You know, Dale has one of those voices you just want to listen to while you go to sleep.
I know he should do the ASMRs.
Dale puts you to sleep. Is that what you said?
That was
Wow.
that was my first
No,
takeaway.
just
Like,
like-
wow.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, he would do good with ASMRs.
or
Keep that in
or
mind.
just audiobook reading.
There you go. Well, okay. So that do we then have enough XP for those things? Are people willing to put the 3
Yep.
towards summoning circle and 1 towards
I
the
already
basic
did.
library?
I already deducted it from my.
As did I.
Okay.
I haven't spent anything because I'm waiting for next month's.
Right.
I'm waiting till December. There's stuff I want to buy, and I need the points.
Okay. And it sounds like we've got what we're willing to get right now with the 22 points and then the additional 6 XP worth of things.
And this is something where we can spend XP and add later, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Onto it to expand.
Now, if we think of something that's not on the list and it's plausible, can we spend XP on that? And you just kind of decide what the cost would be?
I'm sorry, what?
Okay. If we come up with a concept for our pocket realm
Mm-hmm.
that's not on the list, but it's plausible, would you just come up with the XP cost?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Charlotte will draw up the plans or however we're supposed to do to summon this thing. How long would that take, Jerome? Or does it just use the scroll?
Yeah, just use a scroll.
Okay.
So, like for example, if you already had that summit or that circle to enhance your rituals, this particular ritual would be that much easier.
Right.
Oh, and we'll also need 6 keys that let us enter the thing, 1 for each of us.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Those you'll have to make. So we'll assume that you've already gone through the process. I mean, you could just,
Could Charlotte have keys
I mean, you can go
lying around potentially?
No, what you would do ultimately is go down to like Fry's, or Kroger, out here where you're at, or some, like Walmart or something, like where they've got the make the key sort of thing, and you'll just buy blanks.
Be cool if they were all skeleton keys, but yeah.
That's kind of I was thinking too. But yeah, regular keys would be more discreet.
Yes.
Right, yeah, they would look normal, and they would actually fit actual locks. Cool.
So you have that. So right now I need. Oh, that's right. I was gonna pull. I pulled up George's character sheet, so he can make that roll. Dale, I'm gonna have you make this roll for him. He needs to make. He has a 2 and then a 4, so he has 6 dice to roll. It's going to be at a difficulty 7. All of you are going to be at difficulty 7. It's intelligence and occult.
Okay.
The rest of you are obviously putting into it, but the ones who are casting it are these 3.
Yeah, I'm saving for intelligence 5.
Does he have a 4 in either of those, Jerome?
Yeah, in occult.
Cool.
Okay, this is still the MM.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Or no, not
rid
exclamation
of-
wad.
What's his face? His
No,
face.
that one's down right now. I need to get another power supply for that PC so I can have it up and running.
And you said 7, correct?
Yep. Difficulty, yep.
7 difficulty.
Cade failed.
Oh, you
That's 'cause he's
forgot
not
to
here.
use his accent.
Yeah, you have to use his accent, Dale.
I don't have his accent down. That's for him.
But you
Maybe he put the dice box.
Oh,
Shoot. Sorry about that, Dice Bot.
Yeah, 3 for me.
2.
Oh, so Paul, are you giving that reroll technically to George, who is because Dale's rolling for his character, or are you giving it directly to Dale? Have to wait a few seconds for him to respond. It's about a 13-second delay. Okay, so for George, yes.
Cool.
Alrighty. So George has a reroll for next time. We'll need to somebody mark that on the notes, please, since he's not here. He'll need to put it down on his character sheet. Okay, so Charlotte, you got a what?
2 successes.
Cassandra?
That's me. 3.
Okay. So we got 5 right now. We need to everybody make another roll.
All of us.
Sly
Okay.
got a success.
Yeah, you mean Cade?
No, well, no. Sly also tried, so he's got a success.
Tried what?
You rolled.
Aren't we all rolling to create this thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Spellcasters only.
The spellcasters.
Oh, okay then.
You guys just pitch in, essentially. That's what like the XP and whatnot is
Okay.
there for.
Okay, so you want
yeah.
us to roll again?
Yes. So Charlotte, Cassandra, and Cade, roll. Make it happen.
Ooh,
Keep in mind,
5.
if you fail, Dale, George has a reroll.
Right.
Big old 5.
Nice. And Cade got 4 more.
Ooh. 4 successes.
Ooh, nice. Okay. So at this point, they are still hip deep in casting this spell. Some of it sounds like it's a repeat, but it's more verbal and somatic as they chant and hand gesture according to their own it's not belief system, it's according to their own teaching, cultural magic. And then eventually you guys end up seeing the keys that you have all selected. You know, whether they're all, I'm not worried about it, whether you've got one that's, you know, camouflage, another one's an American flag, you know, another one looks like a transformer head or something. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. But they're all basic keys. And then the 6 keys like start to float up in the air, and they turn kind of a silvery color as they're energized somehow by the arcane energy that you are going around, that you have going around. And they all come up with what appears to be a different lock mechanism that they would fit into, but then eventually fall to the table. Bling bling.
Cool.
Sly will reach over and pick one up. Be like, we want to try it?
Is that it? Are we done?
Be my guest. And Charlotte will grab hers.
Okay, and as you were casting the spell, those of you who were not involved in the casting, you did feel a little odd for the briefest of moments.
Okay.
Essentially, a part of you was tied up in the ritual that they were casting.
Right.
So you felt a little bit of a tie, like a little bit of a pull. And then it's done, and then nothing. And now Charlotte has a
And-
key.
Does the scroll that we used burn up?
No,
Okay.
this
We
is
just
not
tuck
D&D.
it- We just tuck it away in our library.
Just
Yeah, exactly.
curious. You never
Cool.
know. Okay.
I will take my key and stick it on my keychain and tuck it into my sweater.
Okay.
Sly will take his key and walk over to a door, insert it, and see if he can open it into her sanctum.
Yes,
Uh,
I will find a door as well.
Okay,
Just any door.
sure. So,
Charlotte will walk to Sly.
okay.
Go through.
So basically you
Dora.
turn, so you put it in, and then you turn it. And then as you open it up, there's a bit of white soft light in that moment, almost as if you walked into a room that had been or the room that you were in had been completely dark, but somebody happened to have like a face cam light, like ring light sort of thing, like
Yeah.
close to the doorway. It's not overpowering, it's not super bright, it's just soft enough that it's giving you an indication that this is something different, or somebody's using the other room and they shouldn't be here.
Okay.
But but then you step on in. Both Cassandra and Sly step in from respectively wherever in the building that they're entering. So Sly, you enter, and then sitting in what appears to be a very basic yard is what appears to be a 3-story Victorian home. And then like right off to the side in the middle of nothingness, like basically like the lawn goes out a certain distance.
Yeah.
And then it's just like nothing.
Okay.
It's just kind of just a white, almost smoke like, but not really crossing over.
Okay.
You see another door open up and Cassandra comes walking through.
Can Charlotte follow behind Sly? Does she
No.
need to open her own door? Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Charlotte will then shut that door, open, and open another door.
Okay.
Really seems to have worked. We?
So far, so good. Let's wait for the rest of us to get here, and then we'll make sure everything's okay in the Sanctum, Victorian house. Interesting.
Yeah, when I see everybody disappearing, I will go ahead and use my key and step through.
Okay. What about Joe? Is she going through too, or just watching everybody vanish? Eating some popcorn. You're muted.
Of course. Yes, Joe will take one of the keys and make her way.
Okay. So eventually, all of you, it's without sounding cheesy, it almost looks like because this house is sitting out like there's no sky or anything. It's just white, and white border around like the edge of the the lawn. It's almost as if somebody from Highway to Heaven decided to make another supernatural film and just make some sort of house in the middle of celestial nothingness.
Right.
Love that show.
Yeah.
Well, I figured that would make sense, because it was very bare bones. It didn't have a whole lot of money for special effects, so there's nothing like outside of the fact that it's weird. It's clearly nothing you're ever used to. It's not like, big Michael Mann special effects or whatnot. It's just like a kind of like a simple soft fog with a nice white light to it. You can tell that it doesn't appear to have any sort of day or night cycle. It is always just this kind of soft white light.
I would like to do aura perception.
I'm in the magic. Is it magic? Go ahead.
I just want to know what it
You're
looks like.
blinded by the magic.
Yeah. Everything sparkles. Everything.
It feels like getting hit with a glitter bomb.
Yeah.
4
in the
successes.
face.
Wow.
What is its mood?
It doesn't have one. It's not sentient. However,
good sign.
you detect sparkles everywhere.
Okay, so it does feel like I'm having a migraine.
Oh, it's magic.
Okay.
Charlotte gets really
I'll shut that
excited.
down.
Like, let's go inside. And we'll run in and open the door.
Right.
Are we gonna call
That new homeowner feeling, huh?
She wants to go see the library, to be honest. Library.
That new library owner feeling.
Mhm.
It'll even smell like a library.
Oh, with all the
I,
Oh,
old-
I hope so.
I like that
Mm.
picture.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
spooky
Mm-hmm.
So,
and pretty.
so basically, you've got like that.
Gothic Victorian, you mean?
Yeah.
There's
Nice.
a difference.
So as you walk up the staircase and make your way to the house proper, you go on the inside. There is very little in the way of any decor. That's all up to you guys. So pretty much all of the rooms are bare. You do see, of course, everything that you've put into it. There are, bookshelves like in the library that's situated. The library looks like it probably dropped out of Doctor Strange's background or like his Sanctum Sanctorum sort of thing. It's not just books. Like occasionally you'll have something in the middle that's like a skull, and then another one that looks like a globe, and a lion behind Dale.
Don't look behind you. Too late.
It's like but like that. And then there's a map in the occult library, but it doesn't detail anything of planet Earth. It looks like it's just blank right now, but the borders are all there, much like you would anticipate seeing like north, south, east, west, or whatnot. And then as you guys enter the room, eventually you see something start to shade in on the map. And then it says, "You are here."
Huh.
Did it only shade in the one spot where we're at right now?
Yes.
I wonder if moving throughout will fill in the rest of that map, or if that's a map of this area. But it seems like it's just the Sanctum, right?
Or is it Savannah? Which
Well-
would be that would be helpful. So then we would know where the other one is.
And what else did you guys have for this? Did you post it up in the
Workshop.
Oh, the workshop. Okay, so the workshop.
It is in the Discord discussion for Mythic
Yeah.
Savannah.
So, Joe, when you go to check up on the workshop, it looks great. Like everything is clean. It's like somebody came in here and just installed everything. The weird thing to you, however, is you're pulling up some tools and tools you would expect, like the way they're designed and the color scheme and whatnot. Like if you look at a Milwaukee drill as opposed to a Ryobi and whatnot, of course they'll have their corporate branding on it. They have slightly different colors and so on and so forth. They look right, like when you pull up a tool that should be Ryobi, but it's some weird gibberish right where the corporate logo should be. So instead of Ryobi, it looks like some other type of font.
So it's some weird spiritual brand.
Or it's like AI managed to get the exact replica of what it looked like, but it couldn't print the text.
That's funny. Okay.
It says, oh, what is the Apple? Apple always has something like, never mind. If it comes to me, I'll say it.
Okay.
Now, with this being like a workroom, like generally, what does that sort of encompass? Like a shelves and
Mhm.
work tables
Yep.
and things like that. Okay.
Mhm. There's 2 horses in here.
Horses.
Yeah. So you can saw like boards and whatnot.
Oh,
Yeah,
those
right.
kind.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? What are you doing here?
It says,
we didn't buy the garage, but we bought the stable.
We bought
Yeah.
the stable and it's in the
Yeah.
workroom. Dang it.
Yeah, they're just
Are
sitting
they-
there.
are they
They're just
boy
sitting there
horses?
chewing on some hay, and they wave with their hoof. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, they're just watching me.
Yeah. The tools say
Chewing.
lorem ipsum. That's the Apple.
Oh,
Lorem
I know what
ipsum.
you're talking
Yeah,
about.
there you
Yeah.
go.
That the placement text.
Yes.
Lorem ipsum dollars sit amet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I'm sure look around. Yeah, I can make this work. Yeah. So
Charlotte will go check out the medical bay.
Okay. So medical bay looks very similar. It looks like it was just installed. Everything is clean. It's got the appropriate lighting in here, as well as magnifying glasses that can drop down in case you need it for surgery. Like, it looks like a small emergency room. But it's also got like a couple stools in here, and a small
Is it
section.
fully stocked with
Mhm.
like all the medical supplies and everything?
It is, but it says the exact same thing as the tools.
Lorem ipsum. Okay.
Well, it doesn't say that. It actually has like
I know.
gibberish, but yeah.
Charlotte, I have a question. If one of us is injured, how are we to get that person here? If the key
I-
only works for us individually.
That's a good question. Because I
That
did
means
try
right now
to
it would
go
just be
through-
for us. Right?
Well,
essentially.
I mean, I tried to go through after your key,
Right.
Sly, and it didn't work. So I believe the question is, if someone is injured and cannot use their key,
How do
how
they
do
get
we
in?
get them here?
Mhm. Is there like not like a footprint of whoever's like allowed permission, but is there any sort of like, I don't know.
Addendum.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we can't use the key to get in, is there a backup method, like, put your hand on a portion of the wall or something and it recognizes you, or I'm not sure.
No, currently you don't have anything like that.
But can
Well-
we get something like that?
You could attempt to modify the spell, yes.
So it'd be awkward for now, but say I go down and I really need help, and nobody can magically heal me. You get me over to a door. You take my key, open the door for me, and shove me in. Then close the door, and then you come in with your key. Kind of awkward,
But
but
does the door open with your
should-
key if you're not the one turning the key?
We should experiment.
yeah,
Okay.
we try that
Yeah.
right now.
Experimentation is good.
So Charlotte will, Sly, come with me back to the other world, and we'll see if it works.
Right.
So Charlotte will then use her key, go back to Nos.
I do have a question about the supplies. So if they're used, do they get automatically replenished, or is that something that we have to do?
Again, that's a great question. Probably
We'll
need
have
to
to experiment.
take a moment to experiment.
I'm gonna go steal
you
a gauze roll and
Yeah, I was gonna say you could easily rip one of those open and go like, "Oops!" in the trash. Doesn't
Yeah,
refresh.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that at some point. Yeah. So while they're doing that, I'll test it.
Okay, so Charlotte will then use Sly's key to open a door
Okay.
and see if she can
Nope.
It does
Yeah,
not
that's what I
work.
thought.
Yeah, the key is tied to the individual, from what you can tell.
Okay.
We
Well,
did ask for that safety measure, so
we did. It does make the medical bay more
Harder
like
to
a
access.
research type of thing more than
Well,
useful for other
well,
people.
usually we can heal you a little and then get through. Hold on. Um, Charlotte will put Sly's key in his hand and see if and go limp.
Oh,
And then we'll
right.
try and use it you know,
Using his hand, but
Ow, careful.
yeah,
grabbing and turning. Yeah,
to see if that will open the door.
Doing the weekend at Bernie's thing here.
Yeah, exactly.
pretty much.
Okay. Yep. So you slap it up there and you force him to turn it. Yeah, that works.
Okay, so as long as it's touching, potentially, you can get the door open.
Right. Well, that's something, at least.
Okay.
Wait, so we can't piggyback on each other's.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, that makes it really difficult if somebody's incapacitated. I don't like that.
We'll have to see if we can adjust or rewrite a specific part of that spell. And we have a new occult library to research. How?
You sure do. Joe, you pull open like a gauze packet, while
Mhm.
they're experimenting with the keys, you pull it out and do you use it or you just throw it away after you open it or
I'm
You
gonna
wrap Kate up
I'm gonna
like a
wrap
mummy.
up my hand or something, and
Okay.
just as an experiment. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So you wrap your hand and wait around.
I leave the room
Okay, yeah.
and then I'll go back in.
Leave the room,
A
come
few
back
minutes
in.
later.
Yeah, you don't see anything. You don't see any change. You're down one
Okay,
roll of gauze.
good to know.
Hmm.
And I'll relay that to you guys. It's not an endless supply cabinet. So it doesn't automatically refresh
Okay.
stuff.
Maybe
Wait,
it
so
takes
somebody's
longer.
gonna have to, or somebody's gonna have to renew.
Costco subscription.
Yeah. do
Um,
the shopping.
which means we should probably have a supply list on the wall so people can mark it off. So we know what things need to be bought and etc.
That's a good idea.
Charlotte will then go to the library and look up if there's any warding spells.
In the occult library, you
Yeah.
did not buy any, from what I recall. Or
I
did
thought
you?
we got the occult library.
No, you got the occult library. You didn't get. Oh, you did. Okay. So
I was like, yes, we did.
within the occult library, there specifically is a section, and it's old school looking, like you would imagine something being labeled in a library in 1880s or something.
Yeah, Charlotte goes.
Faded kind of tags that are attached to the wood and kind of hang off to draw the attention to this particular section, and it's marked off wards and seals. Now keep in mind, you do not have any of these tied to your characters, so if you are going to attempt to cast it, you have to be here and you have to have that particular book in your hands.
Okay.
Yes, Brittany, you bought the library room, but not the library collection.
Ah, the fine print gets you every time.
Yep.
And you can't check it out because there's no librarian.
Those darn Timu spells.
We need an AI librarian so we can take the books home.
But yes, you do. Essentially, the main book of warding has a set of pre-generated ones that are pretty much account for most supernatural. And then there's a generic blank one that would require you to research it. Basically, it gives you the any alchemial as well as hermetical equation initially, and then your research would need to fill in the rest if it was one of the non-standard, like for example the Stragolay.
Right. But there is one for like basic demons, vampires.
Yes, and that's because they're common enough that it would have been recorded through this.
And we can't take these books back to the real world.
You can, but if you confer with Joe, you will know they are not infinite.
Yep.
Something happens to it, it's gone.
Okay. Is it possible to copy the things down though and then use it?
Actually, I was answering that for Paul. It is. So
Okay.
I'll just delete this here. It is, but it requires some time, just like any other ritual.
Right.
It requires RP time to do that. It's not like you could just look at it and go, ha!
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No.
Do we
But-
get Wi-Fi here?
These are all great questions.
Picture.
I try to see if there's a Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah, I'll
Is
check
there-
if I've got a cell signal.
Okay.
Is there a Book of Nod?
Oh God.
There is actually, yes.
Charlotte has one.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Charlotte has one too.
Wow.
So yes, I mean it's everything here. None of the books look pristine. They're all ragged copies and whatnot. But yes, there is a single Book of Nod here. So Petra, as you check your phone, you have a cell phone signal.
Sweet.
Joe, you check it real quick, and the Wi-Fi comes up. You switched it to Wi-Fi mode.
Yeah.
The only Wi-Fi here that's here, it says
Is it someone else's phone?
no. It
Hotspot.
says Wi-Fi for you as the network.
That's
We
Is
did.
is it password protected?
It is.
Oh gosh. Hey, what's the Wi-Fi password? Anybody got it?
Let's look on a stand. Like at a hotel. That's like
Okay. So why doesn't everybody give me a roll real quick? You need to give me a wits and investigations check. Difficulty 6 as you guys wander the house looking for the password.
wits and alertness.
Investigation.
Yes.
Investigation.
Investigation. sorry.
Yes.
3.
1.
1.
Failure, because she
That
doesn't
was
know what the Wi-Fi password is.
Oh my gosh. I also got a failure.
No,
I'm
you
too
didn't
excited about the book.
Fail. You
Okay.
got none. She failed.
Okay, so who got what? Did anybody succeed?
I got one.
Brittany got the most. I think
Okay,
she got
Brittany.
it.
So you finally come looking around. So you end up finding what there. So there's an office in here. There's no computer, obviously,
No.
but you do find a little desk, and there is some paperwork on there. And on the paperwork, it has the Wi-Fi password.
Does it say how to use your new
Sanctum.
Spectral Wi-Fi.
Sanctum?
Sanctum
No,
Wi-Fi.
actually, it says Penny is a freeloader.
Who's Penny?
Who's Penny?
Oh,
All right. Well, I'll grab the papers and I'll
The show.
take them back to the other room and say, I think this is the Wi-Fi password.
Oh, good.
And who's Penny?
Penny.
Penny
I'll
is
show her
a
the paper.
freeloader.
Can I roll? Because I'm sure I know that.
No, you don't have to roll. You're good.
Is that a Big Bang
Oh,
Theory quote?
That's a Big Bang Theory. It's a really funny comedy show about some geeks that had this
Why
weird neighbor across the hall. Her name
Why
is
would it-
Penny.
Wait, is that the password, Jerome?
Yes.
Oh,
So
Wow.
it took
Oh,
aspects of things that we know and it put it into the Sanctum.
Well,
That's
this
interesting.
house has a sense of
Right.
humor.
It'll be interesting to see what it picked up from everyone.
Well, I seem to get the right stuff in the workshop. I mean, I'll probably add a few more things just to help flesh it out. But no, so far so good.
Did we get a training
will-
space? Like a workout
Yes,
area?
a training dojo.
I'm gonna go check that out.
Okay, so this one's downstairs. You walk downstairs to go find the training area. It's decent size. It takes up probably almost 1/2 of the basement. So given room. So there's obviously some training equipment down here. Not a lot, but there's some training equipment here. The floor is completely padded. There is a sign, of course, written in the same gibberish. You don't know what exactly it means, but it's right above.
Says, please remove your shoes.
Well, it sits right above where you would normally get your wabaki.
My
what?
wabaki.
Yes, wabaki. Your slippers to wear when you're indoors.
Okay.
And you only can really equate that because you're looking at it and you see that there's like several pairs of of almost bowling shoe quality slippers. Just they're kind of tacky, but they're just there
Dojo
to
slippers.
yeah, they're just there, to help keep everything clean. On the inside, there's
Interesting.
obviously what do they call it? The rice paper scrolls that sit kind of off the side. These are actually because it's not because it's not actually like trying to get to English or something like that. It's more like silhouetted and like one of a crane and then one of something else. It has no problem generating those. So it's just some nice sample art that's up here on the sides. There's obviously there's a couple sets of weapons in here, very generic, and they have like posts on the wall that they can either hang from or they can be draped across, like spears, for example, or bow staff. So there's a little bit of that here, but they're mostly just ancient weapons, and plenty of room to obviously move around and get your thing on. You've got a you have the oh man, what it's the what's the I need to look this up. This irritates me. Hang on.
Hate it when that happens.
The wooden dummy. Thank you. Good grief.
Okay.
Usually,
The practice dummies.
yeah, practice.
Yeah.
So it's usually used in like Wing Chun, as well as Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do. So you've got obviously one of those in there. You've got some free weights. It's looking a little bit modern for that.
Okay.
Obviously, if you're trying to add anything additional, then you're going to need to bring it in.
I need to be right
It's
back.
not like a Kung Fu Panda training dojo where there's
Like
spinning
an
things
obstacle
and-
course?
Yeah.
No,
Could be
nothing like that.
interesting.
That, of
All right,
course, you
well,
could do out on your lawn if you wanted to.
I'll go ahead and check out the weapons just out of a professional curiosity.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, Cassandra, she's just
We need a
aimlessly
forge.
wandering around, looking.
Charlotte will actually start taking inventory of the medical supplies.
Okay. And up on the third floor is where everybody's bedroom is at. As you go walking around. So Charlotte, as you're meandering, kind of taking inventory, Cassandra, you happen to be up there, and you open up one of the doors, and you end up hearing, and it's the theme song from True Blood. When you came in, the air went out.
She closes the door.
Okay, then you don't hear anymore.
she'll open it up again.
Song restarts.
Okay, she closes it and goes to a different door.
Oh, so each the other doors that you one of them you end up opening, you hear a gong, bong, ba da 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 da.
She
Walk like an
slowly
Egyptian.
closes that door.
Okay, click.
Okay, that must be Charlotte's room. She
Okay.
goes to the goes to the next one.
Okay, so you open up the next one. Woke up this morning, got yourself a gun. Mama always said you'd be chosen one. Theme song from The Sopranos.
Okay, this is Joe's room. Shuts the door. Next.
Okay, so as you end up opening that up, that one ends up playing the Stairway to Heaven
Okay, that is
by Led
lights.
Zeppelin.
I think that would be Sly, so she closes that one. She's still trying to figure out who the first one is, but she'll eliminate, process of elimination.
Sure.
Next.
Let's see. You end up hearing the Rocky Road to Dublin. Whack for da.
Okay, that one confuses her.
That's Cade.
Or Petra.
Yeah, so she
Sure.
shuts. Yeah, she
Welsh,
shuts
not
that door.
Irish.
Well, remember, these are tied to your characters, not necessarily points of origin.
Yeah.
As Sly so accurately pointed out, the spell brought facets of your individual personalities or who you are. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to walk in and be serenaded by something from France.
So
Per se.
our Sanctum was made by ChatGPT.
Sure.
But it
Umbra
would explain
ChatGPT.
That would explain the writing.
Yeah, exactly.
It would, yes.
Okay, next.
And the artwork.
Yes. Okay. Well, at any rate, and the last one you end up opening up is you hear, "We've got Mullen, Super Paul Mullen. I just don't think you understand."
He quickly shuts that door.
Okay.
And you don't understand which one would be mine. Let's see. She kind of just looks at all the doors and then goes downstairs and just kind of sits in the middle of an empty room.
Okay.
Sits in an empty room.
Yeah, it doesn't have music
Aw.
playing.
Once people kind of settle, then Sly will be like, "There is the summoning circle. Did we want to check that out and see what it
Is-
does?"
As long as it doesn't sing, sure.
Why would it sing?
Because your bedroom sings something about heaven. Joe's is something about Joe.
Oh,
And there is something I think I heard walk like an Egyptian, so I think that is Charlotte. And the others I don't know.
oh,
Some are really weird sounds. Like
The
I
bedrooms play
I-
music.
we
Huh.
that's not bad, actually.
I
Interesting.
wonder if it's going to be every time you open the door.
Did you see the decor inside, or was it
No,
basic?
no, I didn't get past the singing.
Well, the training space is nice. So even a few equipment things.
Oh, good.
So yeah, we could go look at the summoning.
Okay.
All right.
So the summoning circle is in a moderately sized room that looks like it at one point in time encompassed part of the balcony or yeah, I guess it'd basically be the balcony if you take a look at the picture that kind of goes around the side. It looks like maybe at one point they when the home was built, it they pushed it out a little bit further in that particular section, so it's got a little bit more room. But it's catty corner right off of the occult library, because obviously that's where you're gonna do your experimentation and whatever have you. So, but yes, there is a very big summoning circle. There is a container of salt sitting on a small shelf, and there are some basic herbs. None of it's chopped up or anything. It's all like just kind of bottled and waiting to be used.
She will go from one to the next, looking at each one.
Okay.
So, who did you have in mind? Oh wait, I lost Abby.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. Oh, there she is.
This is like the 6th or 7th time it's happened. Um, is there, any, like, provisions or a kitchen or anything
Yes.
any kind? Okay,
Yeah. There's all the basic stuff that you would imagine would be here. There's just nothing in them.
okay.
So there's a space for a kitchen. There's obviously a space for a dining room. There's a nice spacious living area, aka entertainment if you have people over.
Any actual bedrooms?
There were upstairs.
Yes, they're on the
Upstairs,
third
yeah.
floor, and that's what would traumatize Cassie.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So it looks like we need to stock up on provisions in case we need to use it as an actual retreat.
Is there food?
There
Did
are
we
no,
check
there's
a
nothing like that
kitchen?
in here. No.
Is there a kitchen?
Yes, there.
Yeah.
Yes.
There are all those things, but
And
they're
I'm-
not furnished and they don't have appliances or anything.
And I'm gonna guess that there's bathrooms.
There is. Yes.
I'm gonna turn on the faucet. Does water come out?
Yep. It has
Taste it.
plumbing.
We have water from
Indoor
the infinite
plumbing,
void
it's
of
gonna
nothingness
be
outside.
big.
That's pretty nice.
Taste it. What's it taste like?
He goes, oh, oh God. I'm just kidding. No, it's just water. It's fine.
It tastes like it tastes like purified water.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
All right.
Too bad there's.
And that's when it dawns on you. There are ceiling lights, and they've been on the whole time.
Yeah.
It's too bad that we don't have like a pond or something outside for the gators.
You'd want them just to stay in their infinite smoky whiteness void?
Not to get them with me when I'm here.
Oh. But yeah, no, there's electricity here too. So we don't have to worry about any of that. That's really good. Well,
I'm going
right.
to guess that there's no weather here, so we don't have to worry about heat or
Well,
cooling.
there is a fireplace.
yeah, I mean, stuff we can do. There might be an air conditioner. There's a fireplace over there, but feels pretty nice right now.
Is it like a real fireplace or an electric one? Okay.
Nope, it's a real one.
So we need firewood.
I think maybe we need like a refrigerator and a microwave and things like that for using the fireplace.
Wait, so this house can get off-brand workshop machines and it can't afford a fridge.
We did not ask it for a fridge.
You know,
Well, we didn't ask
Right.
it to fill it with medical supplies either, and it's full.
Well,
well,
we asked,
we did
we
ask it
asked
for a
for
medical bay.
Yeah.
you asked it for a workbench, and we asked for the cult library, and it's full. I guess if you wanted food, you should have asked it for a
No, no, no. I didn't mean the food. I meant like actual refrigerator, because you said we need a refrigerator, we
Mhm.
need we need those types of appliances.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I thought it would have supplied that automatically, considering everything else.
I guess not.
I hear a kitty. Someone's
Yes.
cat meowing.
She's
Not
trying
mine.
to convince me that she's starving, and
Hmm.
Oh,
Mm.
it's because she can see the bottom of her bowl. She's moved the food, to the side.
Yeah.
I can see some of it, so it's empty.
Well, we can gather things and bring them back here, plug it in, and all of that. Because it's not that big of a deal. It's gonna have to be on somebody else's dime for now. Not exactly made of
yeah.
money.
Ditto.
I can ask around for a decent fridge. Maybe somebody I know is upgrading.
Okay.
You can
See if
always find stuff at the revamped stores.
I was thinking my restaurant might want to. Well, we'll see. We'll see if they're due for a replacement
Okay. Good. Oh
or
yeah, the
kitchen equipment.
right. Those archives. Got to make sure we know how to open those up and whatnot. And Sly goes and looks for the secure archive portion of the sanctum.
Okay.
Is that different from the library?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, it's. Did I close it down? Oh, I did. Here we go. Okay. Oh, and now that you're here, even though you guys cast a spell, you obviously feel that it feels like sacred ground.
Oh, yay.
Excellent.
Not that you have really anything to worry about your kind finding their way accidentally into here right now, but
Right.
You never know.
Okay. Exactly. Yeah.
so actually no, it's not a separate room. In essence, there is a very obvious secure archives lever attached to the wall. It doesn't even look like it should work. It's like you would imagine, even though everything here obviously looks real and is acting like it's real, it's comical in the sense that okay, that's almost cartoonish. Like
Right.
it's just there. There's no mechanism. It's just you pull it down and it says on at the top, off at the bottom.
And is it currently in off mode?
It's currently in off mode.
Okay. So okay. Go ahead and flip it on.
Okay. So then you immediately see all of the occult library shelves. And there's other shelves in here that are empty. So obviously if there are other items you wanted to store here, it would be protected as well. You see them come up a little bit off the ground, spin around, connect to the wall. So like their back is facing everything. And then you see, all of a sudden you see, it's almost as if they got a quick coat of wax. And it just has this off-putting shine to it. It's not super bright. It's just noticeable.
What exactly has this shine to it? The like the
The shelves.
spot inside. Oh, the shelves themselves. Okay. It's like, huh. Wow. Okay. All right. Now we can store whatever we need here. That's pretty easy.
So when do we leave? We go back to the headquarters.
That's right. Yeah. Makes it easy. That way we can all convene and it's a relatively safe space. All right. So he goes ahead and after seeing it, he goes ahead and flips the switch, back to off to close the secure archive.
Okay. So same thing. And then it looks like nothing was ever done. But you will note there's now no longer any dust on any of the shelves.
Hmm.
It has
Ooh.
auto clean.
Oh, auto wash.
It's obviously not super major, but it's kind of nice. It saves you from dusting.
Yeah.
Bless you, Brittany.
Okay. Well, seems like everything's in order. We've got everything that we asked for, and now we just need to furnish the place, and we're all set. Anybody think of anything else before we do whatever else we need to do?
No, I don't think so, unless you want to figure out whose room is whose.
Oh yeah, check that out.
I'm pretty curious. You said you didn't even really look inside, right?
No. We need.
See how much of the bedrooms are furnished.
Right. Yeah, good point.
You
Yes.
said they were empty.
Yeah,
So
so
you
Sly will
guys-
go upstairs.
Yeah, guys, head all the way
We all
upstairs.
follow.
Joe's
no,
actually going to
she
stay
follows-
downstairs,
She follows, but she stays at the head of the stairs. She
and
doesn't.
I'm going to peruse the occult library.
Oh, so you're not going to go upstairs? You're going to.
No.
Okay. Sure. So
She
you
doesn't
are.
sleep. It's fine.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for in the occult library?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of talked about it a little bit offline.
Mhm.
I'm actually just looking at kind of the titles to see if I can see anything about possibly God or Nephilims or any of that sort of information.
Oh yeah, there's a whole section obviously on God
Wow.
and Judeo-Christian myth, and then of course anything that's semi-related to Christianity. Books,
Okay.
lost books of the Bible. That sort of thing. Like it just, and in fact, it's one of those things. Like there's a lot of books. When you look at it from afar, it looks like maybe like regular width-wise, right? Maybe fit 30 books if you really jam them in there. But as you notice, as you start looking at them and just scanning the titles, you just kind of keep going until you realize you've gone way far over where you should, and then you kind of sit back and you go, "Oh, wow!" And so now you kind of realize there's a spatial distortion clearly within the house.
That's interesting. Okay.
That's cool.
So really, there's no way the shelves are going to get full.
Yeah.
You can just keep putting it in there.
Okay. I'll just pull one book
Yes,
out.
it's bigger on the inside, much like
Yeah.
Dr. Who.
I'll just pull like one book out that I think might be related to like, I don't know, Children of God or, similar, and just kind of peruse through the pages. I don't know. I'm
Okay.
kind of looking for keywords. I'm not looking like for specific in-depth research, but maybe some keywords will pop out that I can read the book further,
Sure.
just generally.
The Book
while
of
they're up there.
Giants.
That's true. Okay. I will read that.
Yeah, it's Book of Enoch, and the Book of Giants talks all about the Nephilim.
Sweet. Well, while they're up there, I will sit down at one of the research tables and just kind of start reading it.
Okay. As everybody, the rest of you get upstairs. Again, all the walls, everything vacant here. There's plenty of room to decorate if you want, or put up mirrors. It didn't do anything like that, but obviously there are 6 rooms here, all at the top.
Okay. Sly will look for the one that is talking about, highway to heaven, and then I'll look inside and see if it's
She
furnished. with
pointed
anything.
that one is for you, and Charlotte, that I think that one is yours.
Okay. Charlotte will open her door too.
Okay, so
Yeah.
bong. And of course, as you walk in, it slowly fades away. Like it doesn't necessarily
Like an
play the
intro
whole
music.
song. Yeah, it gives you. It's just an indicator that is your room. And Sly walks in, and and I'm shopping at 7-Eleven.
Corny.
Stairway to Heaven. But yeah, it's just enough to kind of give you an indication that was probably your room.
Okay.
And when you guys go in, there is, and again, if you want something better, you can. There is a basic single bed and one nightstand.
So no
That's what I've seen.
personalized decor at all.
No, outside of the song. Petra, are
I-
you trying any of them? There's
Yes.
at random, or are you going to have Cassandra
Yes.
point it out? Okay, all right. So
I'll try random.
okay, so you open up the first door and you hear this. We've got Mullen, Super Paul Mullen. I just don't think you understand. He dresses in red and white. He's effing dynamite. We've got Super Paul Mullen. It sounds like basically a soccer chant.
Well, I don't know if this. I don't know who that would be, but it's probably not mine.
No, it is not mine either. No.
Petra doesn't watch soccer. Um, we'll try the next one.
Okay, so you just open up the next one like adjacent to that, and then you start hearing the Sopranos theme song. Woke
Yeah,
up
I
this
think-
morning, got yourself a gun.
I think that one is Joe's.
Why?
Because it sounds almost kingish. Or do you think it is yours?
I don't think so.
Anyone here have ties to the mafia? That was the Sopranos. Right.
Yeah, that would be Joe. This is Giovanni.
Oh, that's true. Well, okay,
Huh.
maybe that's
Y'all
it.
don't see Joe around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't
Okay.
can't confirm.
We'll try the next one.
Okay, so you open up the next one, and then you hear the theme song to True Blood.
This is that vampire show, right?
That's a great
When
soundtrack, to
you
be
came
honest.
in, the air went out.
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Oh, right.
That one might be Joe's too.
It's kind of
Huh.
a southern swampy kind of feel. I don't know, maybe this one is supposed to be Cassandra's.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't have anything to do with vampires.
I mean, I think there's more than just vampires in the show. Well, we'll look at the next one.
Okay, and so you open. Well, this would be the last one. You open up the last one, and then you hear. You end up hearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road all the way to Dublin. Whack fallow dee da. It's a spirited Irish jingle.
Anyone have Irish connections?
That better not
Kate
be
is
Killian's room.
Welsh. Does that have a relation there?
It is Celtic. Welsh is Celtic.
Okay.
And there's no like
Doesn't resonate with you, I take it?
clues. I mean, it could be. It would be kind of a stretch, but someone very important to me was Irish.
Oh,
I don't know
Well,
if that's
So what happened when you walked into your rooms? Did the music go away?
It faded. For sure.
Walk into the room, Petra, and see if the music goes away.
well. Let's say we know that it's not Charlotte's room, so let's see what happens when Charlotte walks in this one.
Okay. Charlotte will walk in to that room.
Okay. So you hear the
She
jingle
gets
again.
zapped.
No, you hear the jingle again. Same thing that Petra heard.
She walks
Does-
in further
does
to
it
see if
fade?
it fades at all.
Yeah, it just fades.
Hmm.
It's not the whole song. It just, it eventually fades. It's just an indicator that you have entered.
It faded.
Okay, so
Well-
it's probably not tied. I wonder if we could change the jingles anyway.
I don't want that one. It's cheap. Just that real loud and obnoxious one.
Noted.
Okay, well, guess we can decide that later.
Right.
Maybe someone else wants to call dibs.
So,
Where did
oh,
Joe
go ahead.
get to?
She stayed downstairs. Not sure where she went.
Okay. Anything else we wanted to look at? What were you going to say?
Oh, just gonna say, Char, if you're able to put forth the funds for furnishing the house, would you be willing to take on that financial responsibility, or are we all gonna have to pitch in?
I can I can provide significant funds for this.
I do not need much for my room.
Honestly,
The bed is sufficient enough.
this is about what I lived with each time I stayed at a convent. So
I mean,
Mm.
I'm also talking about mainly the living areas because we have no
Oh, right.
furniture or appliances
Right.
down there. If we can get
Of
all of that
course.
working, then our rooms are probably our own responsibility.
That works.
I'm sure I can come up with something.
Excellent. All right. Well, how about we find Joe and then head
How are
back to
we
the
going to
real
get
world?
how are we going to get a couch in through?
You
Like,
push
we
it
have
Whoever
to find the
through.
needs
double
to
door.
move it just pushes it
Perhaps
through
we
because
can
it's not
use it on
allowed.
a garage door.
As long as it takes a
Try
key.
that.
Right, yeah.
Or
Yeah, I guess you find a large enough door that has a key, you just open it and you're good.
I'm going to give
I
you.
have
I'm going to give you.
lovely.
I'm going to give you an XP point for figuring that out, Abby.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yes.
I was thinking a double door.
I have double
Oh.
doors in my mansion, so
There you
that should
go.
be easy.
Great. Solves that problem.
We just need a warehouse.
A warehouse.
To gather all our stuff and then just push it through when we're ready to move in.
I mean, technically speaking, that's dishonest. Never mind.
Now you said something.
Okay.
I was just
And Petra, you could, since you have a business license and are buying food all the time, you could potentially, a little bit at a time, fill the kitchens.
I could. Yes. We can definitely work that out. We'll have to make sure that mostly start with non-perishables.
I agree. And like flour and rice, things that take a long
Right.
time to go bad.
I wonder how long stuff will stay. If there is.
We will have to experiment.
Right. Let's just assume that food works the same here as it does in the real world, so it can spoil and everything, just to make sure we don't waste stuff.
Yeah. Rice, beans, flour, sugar,
Okay.
seasonings, herbals.
I want to
I'm
check
curious
something.
if we can
All the
grow anything
pantry
here.
pantry basics.
Hmm.
Do we want to look at the grounds?
Yeah,
It seems
yeah.
grassy.
I want
We
to
could
check something.
plant something.
So Sly's gonna just go downstairs like into the workshop and grab one of those, or no, not the workshop, the medical bay, and just grab like a little gauze, whatever, just a little bit of something. So you just roll it up into a ball. And then he goes outside in the grounds and he goes over to like where it's misty and stuff, and he takes
Mhm.
it and he's like, "Huh." He just hucks it off into the void just to see what happens.
Okay. Do you see that the because the gauze is actually pretty light, it ends up hitting, and you lose sight of it temporarily in the fog, and then eventually you just kind of see it rolling around, floating. in the fog. Like as the fog kind of licks around, it goes, it falls and tumbles a little bit until eventually it hits the ground.
Huh. It seems like maybe there's something that prevents things from falling off the edge. That's pretty good. Good.
Charlotte goes with Petra and like tries to dig up a little bit of the grass to see if there's actually earth underneath.
Yeah. So you guys pull it up. There's earth. There's ground, and it's not completely dry.
So it's like has moisture.
Yeah,
I
it
wonder
it
if
has
there's
some
a
moisture.
sprinkling system.
It has some moisture as if it rained probably, it lightly rained a day ago. Not like torrential downpour, but like, it peppered the ground a bit, so it a little bit. If it gets too deep, a little bit will stick to your shoes and whatnot. Like it has, some of that intensity, but yeah, it is still grass. It is still dirt.
We should really see if we can try and grow something like potatoes.
Sure, it's worth a try.
You said the magic word, potato.
That only works on some of my characters.
I know. So Joe, what exactly are you looking for in the book or books?
Mostly it's kind of like information on sort of like the purpose of Nephilims. Like why are they considered like, children of Goliath? And I'm guessing that's part of, the whole giant thing. And basically like what was their purpose? Like what was the reason that they were even around outside of fornication with ancestors?
Well, originally, according to the story, they were all killed. They were wiped off the earth.
They were wiped off from the flood.
Even some of the lesser texts that you read seem to indicate that not even the demons really fully understood what the deal was, other than their belief that God was really mad, and that kind of really tipped the apple cart, so to speak, because you had humans on one side and you had these Nephilim who had bred with basically celestial beings. And so they had like all these massive advantages, but it also, think along the lines of like humanity and mutants from the X-Men. If you want a more modern parable, kind of like that. And not all of the Nephilim came out looking pretty or semi-angelic. Some of them, had like a bit of a Nosferatu fugliness to them, sort of thing. Like, so it was just, it was something seriously drastic. It was a seriously drastic change to the planet as a whole. And of course, God wiped it clean, supposedly, with the flood. But certain books speculate that the gene still lived on in certain individuals. And that's why you're starting to see some of it pop up.
Gotcha.
No one fully understands why, as far as what you know. All these books are pretty old, I should say. So the earliest one that you see in the library is probably the 1902 or whatnot. But the going thought at that point was that once everything was wiped clean from the world and eventually they started coming back again, it was kind of like, okay, make your own way now. No one really fully knows. Like, no one set down, as far as anybody knows, no one set down a specific, you must do this.
Okay.
Like, as far as you know from dealing with vampires, like, everybody kind of has a niche.
Right.
To some extent. And that's kind of like what they've been born and bred to do, or that's what their clan is about, or whatnot. The Nephilim and the other children of angelic beings, no one got a full story on it because of that impact. So, and because of that, it's also hard to find them. So so up to that point, like, everybody's super speculating, like, what they think it's for and so on and so forth.
Gotcha. Okay.
So as you guys are outside, and obviously inspecting the dirt, inspecting the wall. You guys end up hearing this sound that sounds like a galloping horse racing towards you.
Charlotte immediately turns.
At first, it's from a distance, right? But it has a bit of an echo to it, like it's running through a tunnel. And then when it gets loud enough, you hear wow, and like
I'm going to draw my sword.
okay, so whoosh, so you draw your sword, and then something immediately falls on Charlotte, just like knocks her face down into the ground with a very heavy thud. And I just posted this in the Discord channel. So a guy starts standing up and patting himself off, and he's like, "What the? Huh? Where the hell am I?"
You're
Who are
on
you?
me. Get off.
And he's like looking around. He's like, "Oh, and scurries, like rolls backward real quick. He's like, "Oh, is this Earth? Is this dirt?"
I thought
I
no one
beg your pardon?
to find us. How is this person here?
Yeah, so I mean, he's looking around. He's like, "I don't know how I'm here.
You're not
I'm
supposed to
Ugh.
be here.
This
I'm going to use aura perception.
okay."
Failure.
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 Charlotte is just like brushing herself off, like absolutely livid. Stupid, and muttering about the stupid curse.
All right. So
And he's like
all
doing this, and as he does, you can see like the stripes on his outfit and whatnot. Like he looks like that. Like as he's starting to like do this, they kind of flare up a little bit. And he's patting himself down.
okay. So we just created this space, and we didn't expect anybody else to be able to come here. So if you could tell us who you are and where you came from, that'd be a great start.
Oh, 1 second. Yeah. So I mean, he's still looking around. He says, "I ask first.
You're in
is this really-
our territory.
Is this really dirt?"
That is dirt.
Ugh.
What else would it be?
Floor. Like
Isn't
the highways and byways of electronics. Like, oh,
What?
I never thought I'd actually see this. I've only read about it.
who in the hell are you? I can't keep a straight face when you start laughing.
Hang on. Here we go. That'll work. He says, "My name is Auric Colonel."
And why are you here?
I don't know why I'm here. I didn't ask to be here. And he's like looking around. And he's like, "Wow, I don't see like
And
how did
where
I
were
come
you?
through? It's just white."
Where were you before?
He was like, "I was just passing through an electric stream and going down the flow to going to a co-processor hub that I have some friends at, and here I am." Why
Sounds
do
like you're speaking gibberish.
That sounds
you-
like computer
do-
words.
Or
Do you know-
Tron.
Do you know Clyde?
What? What's a Clive?
Clyde.
What's a Clyde?
Not Clyde. His name is Clive, and now I don't think that's who this guy is.
No,
You're
I'm
talking
talking to
about-
him- I'm not sure if he
co-processors and
knows
things.
him.
What are you talking about? That's not
What
how
else?
Earth works.
What else did we put in that spell?
No, he's
A
not from our
road?
spell, clearly.
Spell?
Well,
He's
no
not
one else is supposed
be
to be able to find this place.
Exactly.
He's like, well, trust me, I didn't go looking for this place.
Should I
One
hex
minute
him?
I'm on the information superhighway. Next minute I'm like here, and it's dirty and it grows, and he like points at a plant like sort of thing and pokes it. And he's just like, is that like a safe growth,
I
or is it like
could
one of those poisonous ones?
I could hex him.
It's grass.
No, he's tapping the tree.
It's a tree.
That doesn't look a thing like it. That's not an information tree I'm used to seeing. Ugh.
A real tree.
I'm going to try
Where are
or
you
perception
from?
again.
Where are you from?
He says, well, we just call it the cyber realm. Why?
I don't know what
One.
that is.
Okay, so yeah, he's lit up very much like how you see him. He does not appear to be alive in the traditional sense that you would see people.
I'm gonna reach out and touch his arm. Or like,
so he stops thinking.
does he have any? Does
he
he
does
have
like
any
one of these
skin?
numbers. He's like, "Are you clean? Did you wash that?"
And I'll grab his wrist and try and like feel for a pulse.
Okay, so at that point he's like slapping your hands, like, "Hey, hey, 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 hey!
Okay,
Disinfectant!
I'm going to
I don't
hex
know if you
him.
have static on you or something. That could hurt a lot. Don't do that."
Okay. Well, this is strange and unexpected, but we can work with this. You said you were moving through the super information highway and then you just crashed here then. You didn't see this coming? You didn't see this in your way?
No, of course not. Just a bunch of blips like I normally do before I get to my stop, and next thing I know, everything went white and I'm falling like there's... Oh God, there's gravity.
Yes, gravity is a constant.
Yeah, not where I'm from.
Weird.
Well, you're
Um,
welcome for breaking your fall. She like rubs more turnover.
Are you human?
Am I in some weird, like, human realm? Like, do you call them hells? I heard you have a lot of them.
Are you not human?
No, of course
He
not.
just said he's from the cyber realm. Does that sound like Earth to you? Clearly, he's not one of us.
Yes, I got one success.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You said he's lit up like, okay, never mind. You already answered that question.
He's lit
all
up.
of us.
He's lit up in essence like you would see a wraith, but you're not detecting, like, you can't make sense of anything you see for the color. But you just don't see, but you also don't see him in a life pattern like you would normally with a person. Like, they just have kind of like a soft little energetic glow about any human, right? That's alive. Depending on if they're sick or they're healthy, but that might dim or that might be a little bit more vibrant. He, however, looks like you're looking at kind of like an atom. Like, you just see pulsing lights zipping through his his body and his frame. And
His aura is very strange. It's not something I've ever seen before. It's kind of electronic looking.
That's making
Kinda?
sense. If
Should we go inside? See if he can go inside. He might be more comfortable.
we had
inside.
chairs, I'd ask him to sit, but we don't have those yet.
But it's not dirt.
True. Would you like to come inside?
so he kind of turns and he looks and he says, Weird. Like nothing. Is it all made of that tree stuff?
It's not everything exactly. You can take a look if you'd like. We can give you the grand tour. In fact, if you let us ask you some questions, so we can figure out what's going on here.
Uh, sure.
All right.
So he walks and he steps up and then he feels the firmness of the rock and he's all, huh. That's not very smooth,
Right.
but that's firmer. I'll take that.
Good. It's all made of different things. Trees and rocks are not the same material, so I guess it's not the same where you're from. What are things made of in your cyber realm then?
Oh, electricity and metal.
Dumb question. That does make
That's
sense.
it? Okay.
I
he's
guess I'll
like
sheath my
he's
sword.
like doing the Will Smith meme as he opens up a computer.
He's like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's on me. That's on me. I should have known.
I will sheath my sword. Forgot that was still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Sly kind of thinks for a second. Then he turns to Char and goes, "Do you think this was made in a computer somewhere, and it's connected to it or something?"
No, I don't. But the energies could have connected, potentially.
So
It is in another realm?
so he comes walking in and of course Joe is sitting there and he's like, "Oh, hi."
I figure
Joe looks
since
up from the book and looking at him like, what the are you?
we're still trying
We
to
don't
figure that
even
out.
know.
We have a guest.
I figure since she put away her sword, Castle put away her voodoo doll.
Did he
Okay.
rob? Did he rob a Christmas store? Because he's lit up like nobody's business.
Hey. Now I know what Christmas is. I'm no thief.
No, he
Apparently
lit up
I
like a Christmas
fell on
tree.
your friend, but
Well, that was rude.
And you never
I
said sorry.
didn't like I had anything to do with it. I don't even know where I'm at. All I know is it feels like really oppressive here. Ugh.
Technically,
then
we don't
leave.
know where we're at
And
either.
we're on the same page.
Okay. All of us are from Earth. Do you know what Earth is?
Him asking that, I'm just like looking at him with wide eyes, like, really?
and he's like, is Earth a place or is Earth
A planet?
where you grow your trees and dirt?
Yes.
Both, but Earth, our home, is a planet in reality. You know what a planet is?
Solar system,
No.
No.
universe,
Okay.
I mean, we have a universe. But
galaxy.
what's a
Cass will
solar
go
system?
to the library and grab a encyclopedia that has planet Earth and the galaxy and stuff. And
What's a
she's just gonna
solar
plop
system?
it down in front of him.
Okay, so he looks at that and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's all wrong."
Do you know what a star is?
Is that a
Points to
trick
the sun.
question?
She points to the sun.
Okay,
So
he says that bright ball. So what is that? And he
This
looks
is
at it.
our star.
A star.
how did he
Oh, you
get
meant
here?
like not a celebrity. Okay.
Sly turns
Mhm.
to Joe to answer a question and goes, he just kind of suddenly crashed here. Like he was moving in his cyber realm where he
Okay.
comes from, and then crashed here. And we're trying to figure out how that's even possible.
He is not human.
Yeah.
Well, if I took a stab at it, I feel like this place popped up out of nowhere and possibly got in his way on whatever travel he was doing in whatever pocket dimension he was doing it in.
Generally, yeah. It just seems that it's strange that it happened to happen. Why is
This
this
was quite
connected
sudden.
to computers or something?
How do we put it back?
Yeah.
Hey,
how
I'm
do
not an
we,
it. I give you my name.
How do we make sure this doesn't continue happening?
I
Good
don't know.
question.
So he looks around and he's like, "Oh, no furnishings, I guess." So he
It's a
can.
new place.
So
Hey,
he connects his
we've
fingers
just moved
Oh.
in.
and he starts like drawing a form, and you've got like this basically a hollow blue chair that forms out of kind of nothing, and he sits down on it.
That's
Charlotte
a
goes
neat
over
trick.
and like touches it. Is
So
it solid?
it's solid, but it's solid energy.
Wow.
Oh, Joe is very fascinated. She's trying to
How
figure out
Joe-
how that is working because
Yeah,
she's
and
all
at that
about
point he's
computers.
like,
Oh yeah. Shar and Joe are like
yeah,
Yeah.
at that point he's like, oh,
Squishy
hey,
chair.
it's a chair.
Well, aside from the chair, once she's done
Can
examining the
you
chair, she'll move on to him and his outfit. Like she's pulling up the collar. Like,
Hey,
how is this?
hey. He's like, gives you a good shove back. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa,
he
whoa.
Hey, chill.
he
What? No, I
he
don't. If
doesn't
you have,
like
You're new, okay?
he doesn't like being touched.
Yeah,
I
he's
guess it's a sanitation thing.
he's
no,
a
or
person.
it's a spark thing.
We can.
You
Spark.
guys are like some sort of physical, like, and if you brush up against the ground or something, you're gonna hit me with a jolt of electricity. So not happy.
What? I touch him.
And so yeah, he slaps your hand.
Oh, no electricity. That clearly should know that you're not in your same place anymore. So we're not going to electrocute you.
I don't know that.
I just touched you.
Now I know you touched me before. It doesn't mean I want you to keep doing it.
Well,
What?
then don't assume we're going to electrocute you.
We could.
What
Joe,
kind of
If
logic
you were walking
is
on the
this?
street, would you just go up to a stranger and poke them because you were interested in their shirt? I don't think you would.
No,
You know,
but this is not somebody
with that
off
question, Cass kind of just looks the other way.
I don't think this is the same circumstance, to be honest, but I get where you're coming from. But look, what is your name?
Auric.
Auric. Okay. So you landed here. What were you? So you were traveling, apparently, and what? You just did you take a wrong turn by accident?
I just got white and I fell into whatever the heck this place is.
Okay, so back to how did you make the chair?
Can you do another one?
What am I, a magician now all of a sudden? I thought that was something you guys were.
No. Well,
I can't make something out of nothing.
I didn't make
I
I
something
look
out of
around.
nothing.
I'm like, this is something out of nothing.
Wait. You did
No.
not make something out of nothing. What do you mean?
Well, he says, as far as I can tell, there's ambient electricity here.
He's like,
Okay. So you use the electricity to make things, and you can make anything you want with that then.
Well, it was really hard doing it here. This is the opposite of where I came from.
she's going
Okay.
to
Does it
she's going to reach for Sly's phone, and if he lets her take it, she's going to call Clyde.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. Phone. Boop.
Okay.
if you stand up, will it disappear? If you stop touching it, will it disappear?
It's not permanent, if that's what you mean. It will eventually go away.
So when you
Huh.
travel, the way you travel, how do you normally do that? Do you is there like some sort of like focus that you're doing, like you know your destination and that's how you're traveling on whatever
He's,
wavelengths you're doing? I don't know what else to call it.
he said he was going to see some friends.
Well, I know. Well, I get that, but I mean, like when he initiated his travel, like what did he do to trigger that? And then all of a sudden we popped up. Sounds like they kind of happened at the same time.
I just went to the network bridge. I caught the next bit in line and I was off.
So our particular sanctum is in the path of this bridge.
I have no idea. I don't.
I'm just drawing conclusions based on what you told me and the fact that this is also sudden because this place is very new. So it sounds like you traveled whatever bridge or road at the same time as this was established and was literally within the hour.
Okay.
Did
I'm-
she get a hold of Clive?
That's just what I'm getting from it.
Yep. So yeah, Clive, comes on the phone. Hello.
Clive, are you able to come to us?
What exactly do you need?
We have an anomaly here that we need your help with.
Very well. Give me just one moment. Step aside from the phone.
Okay. So she puts it on the floor and steps back.
Okay. So he materializes out.
So
Clive, meet Orc, the anomaly.
And so he's like looking at Clive, and Clive's looking at him, and he says, "Oh, that's a resident of the cyber realm."
Clive knows him.
How do you know that?
Clive knows everything.
He says, "I came with." He says, "I came with a bunch of pre-programmed knowledge."
okay, so how would he end up here then? He was traveling, and then all of a sudden he wound up here, not expecting it. He was traveling on some bridge, and then poof, I guess.
Okay, so he just, without answering, walks outside to go inspect the grounds.
I'll go to the door and watch him, make sure he
Mm.
doesn't like disappear or something.
Who, Clive?
And if
Yeah.
if
Okay.
anybody can help you, it would be Clive. He knows
I wonder if there's
lot.
well, we know that we know that sort of the veil is sort of thin at this point. Do you think that would have had a factor in it? Him accidentally kind of getting here?
What's a
I think-
veil?
I think your theory holds more weight.
I mean, it's possible,
Things
but
are more likely to get through even by accident at this point.
we did set up a lot of, like, this place is supposed to be warded up the wazoo so that strange things don't get here, but I guess he's not like an enemy or something that would hurt us. So
or
this
that
is
we
just
even
some
knew
weird
about.
He's not
problem.
Who's to
anything that we
say-
would ward against.
Who's
Exactly.
to say something else couldn't come from his realm that isn't friendly?
Or even like a virus.
Oh,
That
this
would be
is
bad.
this is magic talk, right?
Oh.
Mm.
A bit, yeah.
So when you say virus, considering what we're dealing with, I mean, I think that's a possibility, but I think that would be very weird to have a whole house be with a virus.
How does magic and technology combine? That.
This is the first time I realized there's a cyber realm with people in it.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
Yes.
That wasn't on my bingo card for this year.
Right.
No.
It reminds me of that advertisement for that movie that I saw on one of the TVs at Walmart. I don't remember what it's called, but they were riding these weird
Well, I did
bikes.
mention earlier it kind of looks like Tron.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that is the one. Yes.
The one that Jared Leto's tanking. Got it.
So he just lets you guys talk magic at this point. He just kind of watch you chatter back and forth. And Clive comes walking back in, and he says, he says, "So I apologize. I'm uncertain as to why the gap happened and your guest fell through, but it would seem that there was some sort of spatial distortion within your near umbral realm to where he was from."
That would have been us putting this together then.
So there's a crack somewhere.
No, I'm not detecting any sort of a crack.
A leak? I mean, there's a place that you said that there's a distortion. So a
Wouldn't that been
thin
us?
spot, which is us, which let him fall through by accident.
Wouldn't we be the distortion?
He shakes his head. He's like, I can't go into umbral physics and physiology. It's more fourth dimensional than that. He says it's as if something triggered and pulled him in.
Can we put them back?
So he kind of looks around and he says,
Triggered.
I would imagine, but you would have to have the capability and knowledge of where he was from.
Well, we know where he's from,
Well,
but
you know
the realm.
of the place. You've never been. It's quite fascinating.
The occult library, does it have anything regarding his realm or any of that?
And so like he looks around and he says, well, I didn't establish this place, but perhaps you could check. It may.
Let's go take a look. Sly heads over to that library.
So, do you eat?
Do I? Of course. I
What-
consume
what-
energy every day.
Just energy, but not like food.
Well,
in water.
They are cubed on occasion.
Then you don't need water.
Why would? No. Water bad.
And the atmosphere here is not toxic to you.
It might
you-
short him out. I mean, energy,
says-
electricity.
He says it's gross.
Do you have air where you come from?
Yes, we can breathe. We have the technology.
Look,
We are all
it was a
just
fair
dumb.
question. We weren't sure. Like you're pure energy, or you're from an energy realm. Like we don't know all this stuff. So the fact that you don't eat what we do makes us just curious a little bit. That's all.
And you always look like this?
Do you always look like this?
No.
Then I mean I can change clothes too.
He has no idea what she meant by no.
Okay. So
Well-
we have to figure out how to get him back.
Yeah,
But-
Clive, do you have any idea how we can get this guy back where he came from?
Currently, no, I do not.
So we should probably not take him out of here.
Well, do you know, like, when you were going to your bridge and stuff, is there anything in particular that you did or said that would have activated that transport? Like, is that something that you could try here or near the edge of wherever it is you dropped from?
Okay, so he turns and he looks outside and he says, you don't have any junctions here.
What if we gave him a computer?
There are none here currently.
We can
We only have our phones.
well, the phone door is a small computer.
We did connect to the internet. Is there any cables of that kind?
So he looks around and he says, huh. Interesting. And so Clive is, Clive actually have stopped paying attention to the guys. He's wandering around the house at this point, just looking at stuff.
You mean, do we put him on the information highway back to where we came from?
Then eventually
The internet?
upstairs you hear, we've got Mullen, Super Paul Mullen. Just don't think you understand.
Maybe he can figure out
shuts the
whose
door.
room is whose.
Well, it was pretty obvious which one was mine. Not that it really matters. The
It's
beds are
lies.
all the same. So
No, you would have to listen to that obnoxious song every time you
It's-
open the door.
it fades and I'm
I'll go with
well,
Sly
it was.
at that point and help him look through the books.
Okay,
After putting the Goliath one back.
sure.
Charlotte looks for a cable for the internet of some kind.
Okay, yeah, you don't find any cable or anything like that here.
There's
Any
no router.
like
There's no
electric
router.
plugs?
They're all over the place for just like any other house.
Can you use this? It has electricity in it.
So he looks at that for a second,
Yeah, he's
Then-
smirking.
and then he looks at you. And then he just puts his finger against it and goes tap, tap, tap.
Don't have to be all rude about it.
I think she's trying to think maybe you can use whatever energy or connection to this to try to figure out your way back.
I don't know. Look and see if he's got a port somewhere.
Hey,
All right,
won't-
bend over.
He won't let us touch him.
you're right. Then I'll have to change clothes. I don't have a change of clothes here.
Okay. Do you have any sort of like communication device on you that you can contact your own people to tell you how to get back? I mean,
Does he even have any offices?
don't know and don't want to know, but yes.
So at the orifice comment, Sly comes back and he's got like a book and he's kind of flipping through it and he's like, okay, so the cyber realm is one realm that's part of the Umbra and it's new because of technology that's sprung up.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have
Okay.
to put them back in the Umbra?
Well, yeah, so that's effectively where he's from. Apparently, there's
Yeah,
a
but you
little
can't just
bit
put him
about,
anywhere in there. He'll get. I mean, he's lucky he kind of dropped here, to be honest, versus some other place that's way worse.
There's stuff about the
So,
Weaver.
so we
boy.
need someone who can travel through the Umbra to take him back.
That's what it
That-
sounds like.
One of
So-
your friends.
He's looking around. And he's like, yeah, I don't exactly have a hover car or mag lift to take me there. I don't have a
What about our
network
summoning
line?
circle? Can we unsummon him?
well, we didn't summon him
Huh.
to begin
No,
with.
but can we use it in reverse? Send him.
He's
back.
not a. I mean,
But-
you'd know that more. Here, and he hands the book over to Chuck.
yeah, your guess is as good as
Perhaps-
ours,
wait,
honestly, if
wait,
not better.
Perhaps,
I mean,
perhaps
I
he
don't.
needs one of the children of the Umbra.
I
One
don't.
of Petra's relations.
That's again, yeah, that's possible. If
Yeah, I don't
that,
think
if
I
that's how
can,
they do it, but do they go to the cyber realm? I mean,
And
sure.
so he's
you
like
looked it
looking
up.
around. He's like, are you talking magic or are you talking about like what is they? Who are these umbral people? Like, leave my orifice and clothing alone. Just
We're trying to figure out, like, because your realm as well as ours is all a part of like what's referred to as an umbra, sort of, and I guess
okay.
there's like these little pockets of places that are just realities for others, like yours and like ours. And so we're trying to figure out, okay, how can we get someone who is connected to that type of realm, not realm, but just familiar with the Umbra to be able to get you back on track to your own place. So we
And
need to
there
find someone
are-
that gets you back on the road, the correct road in the Umbra back to your particular realm.
Okay, so this isn't like a crude joke at my expense. You,
No,
like, you
No,
know
we're
people
really
that can
trying to
actually...
figure out how to get you back because you don't belong here, obviously.
No,
So
right? Yeah, that would be bad. And then he
And,
looks over and
are-
his chair's already gone.
We're just
at
trying
this
to figure
point.
out someone to help you get back.
And
Yeah.
there are others who are able to travel to the different parts of the Umbra.
I'm gonna pull out my phone and I'm gonna text Yong, and I'll
Okay.
say, "Are you familiar with the cyber realm?" Send.
Okay. And
Can
so
we
as
do
you
that then?
as you
Not
do
in-
that,
not
he's like
yet, not as-
looking over at your phone at this point, and he's like, "You have a connection here?"
That's why we were asking
Um,
if you could go to the phone.
Yes. Do you need a Wi-Fi password?
He's like, "No, it's interesting. You have like this earthy place. It's all not technology, but you have that and it works. Usually
Yeah,
that doesn't happen."
I was surprised too. Wait, what do you mean usually? You've seen something like this before?
Oh yeah, yeah. Some big furry guys came through at one point, and they had like a bunch of primitive stuff.
There we go. It's your relations.
Furry as in, what did they look like?
Big dog people?
There you go.
Okay, so you have animals where you're from.
I mean, we have animals, yes, but not like that.
He's talking about your relatives.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's talking about werewolves,
Right.
which are
Right.
It does say
Well-
they're in this book about shapeshifters.
Can you guys hear that siren?
No,
No.
That's nice.
Can you hear my kid?
Not
No.
now.
not
Not
now.
currently.
And
So what
says
did-
there's Guru.
what did these people do?
Oh, well, they came and they started like doing some sort of dance or something with their stuff. Like they were kind of confused and had a lot of problems dealing with like all the tech. They seemed really agitated about it too.
Were they cyber wolves?
Did they leave?
Keep
Well,
in mind,
they-
you only have the basics of that. That's
Oh,
Dale left it
sorry.
out, unfortunately.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't know about the glasswalkers.
Yeah.
Petra might, though.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
She's only met one werewolf and he doesn't know anything.
Yeah, so he just like I mean, I guess they eventually got out or something, but they just weren't really happy. They didn't like being in the city.
They didn't hurt anyone.
Oh, they tried to, but I
Oh.
think it was because they were, like I said, really angry. It doesn't happen.
Harper
often, though.
knows some.
So then, if we can get in contact with one of those shifters who is capable of popping in and out of the cyber realm, and we ask them what to do, because we clearly can't. Or, well, maybe they can get here. I mean, if he can get here, this is all very confusing.
Yeah, I don't know. Even if if Yang can do it, which I'm not super clear on.
Yeah, so he texts back and he says, "How do you, and he hyphens around it? How do you know about the cyber realm?"
Take a picture of the dude and send it.
It's a
Watch
good
it be all
idea.
pixelated. Watch it be pixelated.
I will hold up my phone and I'll take a picture of Mr. Oric,
Okay.
and then I will text it to him.
Okay. So he looks at it and he says, did you take a picture of a lamp or something really close?"
See, I knew that was.
I'm
gonna
gonna go back and look at the picture that I took.
Yeah, it's a big blur and light and whatnot.
Okay. Did we decide where these keys take us back to in the
Nos.
real world?
Not, yeah,
They all go back to Nos?
When we exit, we go back to Nausea.
Maybe have
Um,
Young meet us.
Yeah, I'm gonna text Yang and say, can you come to the Nos HQ, please?
On my way.
Now the
And I'll-
question is, can he go?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Wait, can I? I probably can't bring him here, can I?
No, likely not. So we would have to see if Oric can leave here with us to our world. I mean, if he's
I'm gonna
here
say no.
and he's interacting with the stuff, seems like it could be possible. Could give it a
But-
shot if
but-
that's what we need
But
to
we
do.
won't be able to get him back here.
Right. So we would have to know what we're doing probably ahead of time.
Perhaps,
Okay.
I
perhaps
think that
should
he's not going to be able to
stay-
get through. I think he's stuck here.
Well, perhaps we should leave him here. And
Well,
not
right
try.
for now, right? Yeah. Again, we wait
If-
before we know what to do. If we're gonna let him leave, or if we can have him poof back to the cyber realm from our sanctum. I mean, that would probably be ideal, but we have to know how to do that. We need an expert in that.
If I open a door, and I walk through it, but I don't close the door, can we converse and see each other from opposite sides of the door?
That's
to
something
test
nobody's
it.
tested yet.
Let me go to Nos, and I'll keep the door open and see if he can hear me.
Okay.
He starts walking outside and heads to an exit.
As
Boop.
soon as he walks outside, you go through one of the exits, then yeah, you don't hear him. You don't hear him or see him.
I'm gonna try calling him.
Who? Sly?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, your phone starts ringing.
Hey there. Did you hear anything?
Can't see you at all.
Oh,
It's like you don't exist in this plane. But
okay.
let's try a video call next.
Okay.
So I'll hang up and then I'll try a video call.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop,
Accept.
boop. Okay.
Hi there.
You see Petra.
Is
All
he
right,
okay?
I'm gonna tilt the phone to show Auric.
Oh, okay.
See a ball of
What does
light.
he see?
Yeah. He's a ball of light.
Yep.
He's a funky ball of light.
Oh,
Okay.
but
Slightly-
can Orc say something, please?
Please?
Did you hear him?
I did hear him. It seems like yeah, just his image doesn't come up properly when it's through this. So, but I can hear him
Then
okay.
that begs me to kind of think that, if you're seeing that and he's from the cyber realm, it means he's like possibly just maybe pure energy. Would that mean that he can't exist outside of this realm?
And then you end up hearing echoing from nowhere, pure energy.
Hey, or can you give me for a second? Like, I'm gonna ask, motion him over to the doorway. Can you just try to put your hand through it just to see if you can get out?
So which door? Like, all right.
Well,
The
where
exit door.
Sly went out, the exit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's like looking around. He just sees fog, sort of thing. He's like,
I
"Is this
point.
a
I
trap?"
literally. No, it's not. We're just trying to test something. Okay, we're trying to help you. I promise.
So he grabs Joe's hand and then just puts it up against the door. Just poof, 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 poof.
And
It's like he's waiting for the trap to spring, sort of thing.
well, I'm gonna switch the wrist and grab his hand and try to push it through the door entryway.
Okay. Yeah. So it's
See if it goes
solid. No, he's not able to go through.
Yeah. Yeah, he can't go through. He's stuck here, like I thought.
Okay. Well, that takes care of that then. So we have to figure out how to get him out from our place. 'Cause that would suck if he's stuck there forever. I don't think he'd want that.
No, he doesn't want that. Trust me.
I'm gonna come back and then
Okay.
Fly comes back
So
into the sanctum.
we need to give him a phone because that's going to be the only way that we can communicate with him when we are not here.
Wait, what?
Well, why don't you all stay here and I will go and meet with Yong and we can open up a video chat and discuss options.
Right.
That
I mean, if
that-
anything,
how's
you can
that?
still talk to him.
Do we have
even
a
though we can't really
book?
see him.
Do we have a book in the library about the Umbra?
we have it about the realm that he is from. They were reading it.
Yeah, Char
Oh,
has
right.
that one. We
Maybe
can take a look
there's-
to see if there's anything else that's going to help us.
Yeah.
But probably not me.
Maybe.
One of you who understands all that.
Enter Umbral Travel Agency.
I can stay and research.
Okay.
I think most of you should stay here. I don't see a reason for.
I'm going to
I mean,
go,
whoever wants to come back with me is welcome to. I suppose.
I'm going to go find Clive and see if he can figure out whose room is whose.
Okay.
Okay.
I really want to figure this out.
Okay. So I
Right.
will step through back to NOS HQ and wait for Young.
Okay. And so while you're doing that, Joe, did you want to take this time to have a conversation with Sly, or while you're waiting?
Yeah, sure.
Ambush him.
Yeah. So
Is he in trouble?
Oh,
no, I just want to talk to him.
Oh, dang.
Do you want to be in trouble? Raises her eyebrows.
Oh,
She's gonna
uh-oh.
she's
Oh
gonna do
my.
a wrestling move on you.
No, so she'll just kind of walk up just slightly. While we're waiting for that, I
Oh,
just
she's
wanted
talking
to,
family history.
yeah. I wanted to I found this book, and she'll point to the one about Goliath and stuff. And I'll be honest, I've been feeling a little lost lately. With everything that's happened, I really am not sure what I'm supposed to do anymore as what I am. And honestly, you're the closest person I know that has similar to what I am. So maybe you could give me a little guidance on what the heck I'm supposed to be doing here.
right back. Go ahead and continue.
I know that's so random and vague, but I just I'm praying. I'm trying to understand that part of it, but I'm just
You know what?
floundering.
Sure, understandable. And this was just thrown on you, so it's a strange new thing. So, what to do with it? Well, I mean,
Well,
you've already been told like how it all started, more or
yeah,
less.
yeah.
So,
I mean, apparently I'm a child of Goliath, in that sense. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean, really. As far as what I'm supposed to be doing or good at, or I mean, I'm a lot stronger now. I mean, I definitely have some different abilities, but what's the purpose?
originally, the purpose was to see what would happen by combining Nephilim or combining human beings with Elohim, us, and your ancestors, a bunch of them were the product of that.
Yeah.
And the hope was to really uplift human beings further than they already were
Okay.
by giving them some of our capability, which you are now benefiting from through your lineage. Uh, as you can see, you're taller now. That's a
Yeah.
very specific thing. Each group seem to have very specific traits, very similar to just
Yeah.
genetic traits, whatever you have. But ultimately, there wasn't a specific
Like
goal in
purpose.
mind other than to uplift and then maybe use them if willing
Mm.
to fight against the forces of heaven because they were on our side, you see, the Nephilim. Didn't really turn out well, didn't work. Many of the Nephilim went crazy.
Mm.
They had to be destroyed.
Put down.
Many were
Okay.
strange, but many were viable. They existed exactly as what we intended, and it seemed to be relatively random. We didn't really know what to expect, which was a part of the experiment to see what would happen.
Yeah.
So, as far as your goals, don't think of being what you are now, Nephilim or an inheritor of that legacy, as any type of a need for you to do something specific. It's
Yeah, I recognize that. I just I'm still trying to figure it out, and I don't know. I feel like I should be doing more. Like I had this nagging at the back of my mind that I should be putting my new stuff to just a better use, and I'm trying to do that, but I feel like at the same time, what I'm doing is just basic, you know. So maybe it just hasn't come to the point where I need to be a superhero somewhere and try to fix stuff.
well, you're with us, and clearly, crazy stuff happens wherever the rest of us go. So stick around and use what you're capable of to the best of your ability. Just be a good person, really. I mean, you said you've been praying and things. How's that been turning out for you?
It's no responses. Feels like it's normal at this point, but um, it's been, I don't want to say empowering yet because I'm still trying to figure out. Like I went so long, like 50 plus years without faith in that sense. So trying to get back into it has been a struggle,
Okay.
but I'm getting there. But I just thought there would be more to just praying. Like I was gifted this, and I understand that, but I'm still flying in the dark. Some.
There's probably a reason. Probably a reason why you are here and you have inherited this. And the fact that you don't know what it is yet is okay, because the way you inherited it is abnormal, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
But beyond that, though, just do what you would normally do. If you think what you're capable of can help people, I mean, really, if you'd like to know my goals as far as how all of this works, I don't want humanity to die or suffer like it has before from our own hands and
Yeah.
the string of dominoes we pushed eons ago.
I know that a couple of relatives of mine could use a bit of a revelation um for some things. So, I don't know.
I wonder if you'd be able to use your ties with the world that you were a part of to maybe bridge a gap, so to speak, act as a go between, especially with everything that's happened. Seems like vampires are gonna need a new way to live pretty soon.
Yeah, yeah, I'll give you that. Though honestly, one of the struggles that I've had since everything is trying to maintain a regular, like the same sort of sleep schedule. But you guys are busy. Y'all travel a lot,
Yeah.
and I never really did that unless it was an escape. Which is what I'm used to, running away and that, and pick Savannah because I just like let me just hide in plain sight kind of deal. But now I'm not that either, and part of my concerns is that because I am what I am now, that they'll notice because I don't have the same aura that I used to, aka pale aura. um so I can't hide it anymore. So I'm worried that if the vampires think know or suspect that I'm something different now, which I'm sure they do at this point, but nobody said anything, like what that's going to do with this. I just trying to figure out like where do I go for myself as well as for the group, and then all my other ties. I don't know, I have so many thoughts running in my head that just jumbled together. So apologize for dumping on you on that, but just you're the closest thing I know that relates.
And I am humbled that you're willing to ask me these questions for this help. You know, I think ultimately you have power now that you didn't have before.
Yeah.
And the way you use that is really just the main thing to think about, even when you're talking to who you were with before, the vampires. I mean, even you say they might already know that something's different about you. You could just come clean and see what happens.
uh, yeah, I just because we're so far and few and really just rare. I don't know how they'll react or take action because I know this is like the city that gathers every single paranormal version out there. But I don't think they dealt with us before.
There's a first time for everything. And if you need somebody to be with you, I'll be more than happy to be with you when you're talking to whoever it's going to be, part of the
Yeah,
vampire world or court or what do they call their gatherings or groups or anything?
court.
Oh, it is.
They
Okay.
go to court, and they gather everybody, but it's usually doesn't involve other supernatural individuals such as ourselves. I was included because they thought that I was a vampire, even though I was far removed from it in a way. Um, but I presented as a vampire because my aura at that time, I had the ability to manifest it to be more like them. So if they were to look at me like, she points to her belt, like, she made me this belt, like, to aura, to percept auras and things. Like the same thing can be done for just individuals, and vampires can tell the type of aura that you are. So my aura is different now. It's more sparkly, glowy kind of deal, not like before. So
Okay.
that's my concern. I just
And if you're saying that they can tell that,
they
there's a
can do
lot of them
that.
that can do that.
I don't know
Well,
if they have so far, or if they felt the need to. I am taller, so that is like I'm a good half foot taller than I was. So I feel like that's a pretty big red flag.
right.
Um,
What do you think they would do if they found out
Hmm.
that you are truly different now?
I truthfully, I get the feeling that they would be curious. They would see it as a contact opportunity.
Okay.
Um,
Do you
but
think
at the
they'd
same
try to
time,
harm you?
I think that there are those within that realm that maybe don't agree with what certain things are. So I think, of course, there's going to be somebody within that society that doesn't want something like me around. I mean, that's common with everybody, but I think less. I think the chances are lower,
Okay.
but it doesn't make me less apprehensive because I don't know all of them. I know mostly the Giovannis who I dealt with. I present myself to the prince at the time because I was required to, and I attend on occasion court because, again, it was more of a requirement as part of that. And now I'm not technically a part of that anymore, so I'm not sure if I should even go to these court sessions in ways. My worry is that if I go to one of these things, it hasn't been called in a while, but I worry that if I go to one of these sessions or these callings, that they're going to look, because that's something it's more of a security measure that they do automatically,
Okay.
and they're going to see that it's different. Since the change, I haven't had a meeting with them, so other than occasionally meeting up with the Giovanni and giving them that race that we did at that house, but beyond that,
Who do you know in those circles who might have any type of pull? Anybody socially powerful?
I mean, I know I know like the basic, like, important figures of court, but the main contact that I usually deal with outside of that is Rourke with Giovanni.
How much pull does he have with them? If he talks to them about
Oh,
you, would they
he
listen to
works
him?
with them regularly. Like the Giovanni, while they are separate, they will still attend on occasion because they're in the city, and it's kind of kind of a requirement because they're still vampires. So they still
Oh,
they still have a presence there. Um, so I do feel that, because honestly, they have a lot of pull in a lot of places. So they're honestly, I feel like, my strongest ally at this point.
okay. Well, you could call them. If you trust this contact of yours, if you told this contact what you are now, what do you think their reaction to that would be?
I think he would take it in stride. I don't think they would do anything against me, and I think that, again, I think they would think of it potentially as a benefit to them to see how they can use me, because they're all about advancement on their own, in a lot of ways. So in a lot of I feel like this mostly is positive, but there's always that sliver of doubt where there's always that one out that doesn't like it and will do everything in their power to just be against you. And I think that's just my history coming back up to play that other devil on the shoulder,
Well, let me be the
ironically.
devil on the other shoulder and
Yep.
say perhaps that is a part of why this has happened to you, so that you can overcome this and do something that hasn't been done before. These are unprecedented times.
Yeah,
You
and
may have
everybody
been
has felt
anointed
the
for
change.
this.
Yeah. Okay, that's certainly something to think about. I
And
do
again,
trust them.
if you need anybody to be with you, if you're joining them, if they allow others, I'm more than willing to go with you for whatever you need.
I appreciate that. I'll let you know. I got a lot to think about on that, but
All
I
right.
appreciate your insight and your guidance because it's actually quite helpful. So
Anytime, Joe.
yeah, she'll pet you on the shoulder. Thank you. Appreciate it. She doesn't know how else to. Hey, thanks for the advice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
high five.
so Petra, as you're waiting in the NOS offices, Yong eventually pulls up.
Hi.
He gives
Try
you
to.
he gives you a kiss on the cheek, and he's like, "Okay, you're gonna have to explain to me, like, how do you know what the cyber realm is? What's going on?"
Okay, so the mummy in Tucson gifted our team with a scroll with a spell on it that would allow us to create a sort of sanctum for our group. And um, one of the features is that it's sort of interdimensional for safety reasons.
So it's in the
And
Umbra somewhere.
ostensibly, yes.
Huh.
And
Well, that was nice.
We were doing a little exploring, and
Wait. Umbral exploring?
no, just of our little pocket.
Oh, okay. I'm with you. All right.
Okay. We are just looking around the grounds, and this fellow sort of crash landed into Charlotte, and I guess he's like made of electricity and is from the cyber realm. So he's
So
currently
he's a
there. We're
weaver
trying
spirit.
to. He's a what?
A weaver spirit. That's
Sure. Is that a thing? I thought spirits
I
were made
wouldn't
of.
I wouldn't make up something like
I
that.
thought spirits were made of spirit.
Okay. This is a bigger conversation of the hierarchy of shifters. So, but I'm with you. So he's a weaver spirit, which is a spirit of order.
Okay. Um, do you know how we can get him home? He apparently can't
Yes.
cross into this plane, so he's stuck right there at our sanctum.
He can't.
I don't think so. Um,
Interesting.
Or doesn't know how.
I
But you're
mean,
saying
maybe
he
it's
just materialized and he what it, okay, you're saying he's a he.
right.
So
He kind of looks like there's those posters for that movie that's coming out where everybody's wearing like fluorescent costumes and ride motorcycles and stuff.
right, yes.
He kind of looks like that.
Okay, so
And
that
his
sounds like
his
what
aura his aura is just all like electric
right.
looking.
He's a weaver spirit. Yes.
Right. As far as him not being able to cross over, we think maybe it might have to do with the security protocols on the Sanctum, which is also probably why we don't think you would be able to come with me.
Okay.
So, oh,
So
you know
how
what? I was supposed to do this on video call. Hang on, and I will call Sly on video call.
okay. Boo 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 boo. And Sly is on mute. So
Hey there, you got Sly. What's up?
Hey,
Wabaki.
everything still okay on your end?
Yeah, nothing bad has happened. You talk to Young yet?
Yeah, he's with me now. You still have the new guy over there?
Yeah, here, let me walk over there. And he takes a few steps. He's like, okay, yeah, so we've got Auric here. What'd you got so far?
Um, show him on screen.
Right, okay. So this is what he looks like through the phone.
So
Okay.
I show Yang the phone.
Okay. So
And I'm sure it just looks like a ball of light.
It does, yeah. And Young's like, okay, that's. I don't think I've ever seen one visualized quite like that, but that's a Weaver
That's not-
spirit.
That's not what he looks like in person. I think it's just an electronic thing. I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah, and
Like,
and at that point,
Maybe we
like,
need a special kind of camera. I mean, like if I tried to take a picture of a spirit on our plane, it probably wouldn't show up on my phone either, right?
right, probably not. And when Yang mentions Weaver spirit, at that point, Oric's like, yeah, okay, so he seems to kind of know.
So Oric was telling us that some hairy dogmen showed up at his in his realm not too long ago.
Yang kind of laughs. Yeah, the werewolf explorers, no doubt.
So anyway, you know more about this stuff than I do. How can we get him home?
He says, well, we may be able to do something if we can get him here. Because obviously I can't cross over there. I can't access.
We could try it. I'm not
I
sure.
can't access it directly, but I think I might be able to talk to somebody who can tell me how to get there.
So you haven't been there before?
No, I have not.
Is it a dangerous place? Is it like super
It's always dangerous to go
deep? Oh,
jumping around in the realms, especially when you don't know where you're going.
Kind of like outer space or something.
Kind of, yes. So, like at that point, as you guys are talking, like Auric is like, so if he can't come here, how do I get there?
Yeah, it's a good question. How are we gonna get Auric there? I mean, like we already tried to make that happen.
His energy, why couldn't he piggyback off of something that is energy that is on us?
Could Clive bring him here?
That's what I was gonna say.
I was just going to suggest that because Clyde is energy.
Is Clive still like around here on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has left.
Like, hey, Clive, can you bring Auric with you when you go through phones? You think that's possible?
Yeah. So he's like, I think I probably could. I don't know how he would. And then right when he's like asking that question, Auric kind of touches him, and then you see they meld.
Oh, okay. So Auric and Clive just touched and turned into one being. FYI.
And now Clive looks kind of like Clive, but he has those glowing seams
the
still.
Fluorescent markings.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Clive, are you still with us?
And,
can you hear me?
Yeah, and at that point, you hear the voice is different. He says, no, this is Auric, and he's like starts touching like his chest. He's like, wow, this is weird.
I'll say, how many fingers am I holding up?
Is that another trick question?
Do not hurt
Anyway,
Clive.
We're not in England, right?
He knows of England.
What does that mean?
No.
Did they share information?
It seems that's a good question. Okay, so Auric, Clive. Okay, just one. All right. So, are you guys ready to receive him? Do you?
Yeah.
Let me
put the phone on the table. Here is good, right, Young?
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't met Clive, have you?
No.
It sounds like maybe you still won't. All right,
Yeah.
hold please.
Sly will also put the phone down, like on the ground near Auric Clive, and be like,
Okay. Okay.
Chloric.
Okay.
Chloric,
Right,
chloric. Okay. Ready when you are.
Okay. So he vanishes, and then
Go.
appears over on Petra's side. And as soon as he comes through, he's like, "Wow!" And then you start to see like all the lights are turning on. The computer boots up. The printer just starts
Oh.
printing.
Now,
Does it
hopefully,
say
The
Does
alarm,
it say
the alarms here disarm and then start like,
beeping again?
well, yeah, they start beeping, but like the keys, the keys will have a little bit. It has 9 different notes as you type in, the keys, or not beep 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 sort of thing, and so it's like.
Like a thermium or whatever?
No, 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 no. That's from Beverly Hills Cop.
I know, but like I'm just thinking of it as
Oh,
like an
for
instrument.
the instrument. It's just the key, keys.
And the printer says Penny is a freeloader.
No, it's just printing up a bunch of binary.
Oh,
hopefully he can separate from Clive and we haven't lost him.
Good. Yeah. So then Sly's like, picks up the phone. Okay. Did he arrive over there? Is everything good?
yeah, he's interacting really strangely with all of the electronics around
Yeah,
here.
Yang is like, okay, he's a particularly, or probably a moderately powerful Weaver spirit, and so like at that point, Auric just kind of goes, "I think so too," and he says, "I think he thinks so too," and he kind of like does like one of these numbers, like he's thinking it through.
Why don't you all join us over here so we can commune
Right.
together?
Right. Be there in a minute. Boop.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. Let's head to Nos.
All right.
So we all exit and poof back into Nos.
Okay. So you guys all get
And
there, and you
I'll-
could see like it's not like, I don't want to say it's not like super distracting. It's kind of distracting, but it's not like super terrifying. It's just like all the electronic devices are turning on in response to him being in the area.
Whoa.
Hmm.
A lot of power you're putting out there, Clive Auric.
And he's like looking around. He's like, "Yeah, wow! I didn't realize we had such an effect on your world." He's like, "This is kind of interesting." He's like, "Let there be life." And then the computer turns on, and it turns on the Oregon Trail, and he's like, "I love this game."
Could we possibly
But
have
don't-
Clive back?
Don't let it go to your head. Can you manifest without his?
Yeah, Yang shakes his head. He's like, "Whatever your friend Clive here is, this is his bridge to our world."
Okay, so it's like a possession.
He says,
He's
as
possessing Clive.
as best as I understand it, yes.
Okay.
But
All
when
right.
he
said-
leaves, Clive will be okay.
And he says
Don't
that
know.
he's like that. I don't know. From my understanding, he probably should be. We use nature spirits. And if for some reason the nature spirit leaves the item is still the item. It just loses the additive effect that the nature spirit gave to it. If he is like that, then your friend Clive should be okay afterwards, I think.
Well, I think Clork should not leave Nos.
Well,
yeah, at that point, Yang is like, well, I believe we needed to get him back, correct?
Well, no, but I don't think he should go out into the world. People are going to notice when he starts screaming, "Let there be light," and all the streetlights go off and on, and
Yeah, I would agree with that.
everyone's computers start booting up, and all the cars start going wee, and
How did the cars go again?
you had to stop.
Oric, can you still do that chair thing? I'm really curious.
And so he's like looking around. He's like, no, that's defies the physical parameters of, I think, your world. Young is like, yes, that would be bad if he could do something like that, but this is a side effect.
Okay.
Okay. So what do we do next?
Oric turns and he looks right at Joe, because Joe's been pretty helpful at this point. He says, let's rent a Tesla.
No.
No, they're paperweights.
He's like, oh no. I feel the need for speed.
No.
Oh boy.
You cannot leave this place.
Oh boy.
I'm
No.
not leaving. I'm just I want to
Joe is
take
incredibly
a drive.
tempted because she loves cars too, and she knows that he can make a car go just.
Especially an electric car.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
There
You
are
would trust-
other
you would
electric
trust this
cars that
guy?
are less powerful that we could rent.
Oh, he can make any car probably powerful enough. If it's
You would
electric.
you would
think
trust
it's
this
a good
guy on the
idea.
material plane, like with
No.
your safety?
No.
Something tells me he's a good driver.
I promise
No,
never to
I-
run a red light.
I do not feel that this is a good idea. I do not feel that he should be leaving this establishment.
I just kind of eye him like
Joe, no.
I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. But I think they're right. As much as I would love to take a joyride with you in a really fast Tesla or any other one, I think they're right. I think you need to kind of stay here for a moment until we figure this out. But
You leave,
brain
we
check.
can't get you home.
Well, I'll bring him back.
No, he
he'll
may
bring me
not
back.
be able to get back. If he's discovered, we don't know what will happen to him. There are things out there that we don't understand that could affect him or hurt him, or his safety needs to be priority so we
What
can
about
get him back
this-
home.
And the static he mentioned.
I don't think that's
Yeah, he
going to
looks
bother
around. He's
him.
like, oh, I'm not going to have a problem with that now. He says, and he touches his chest. I'm grounded.
Ugh.
He needs-
More
computer
reason
jokes.
for us to go ride a Tesla in the wind.
That's right, you
No.
are grounded.
to this place. Yeah.
He ain't going nowhere.
He's like, come on, you're not my mom. Let me experience life like just
Like a
for,
human.
for some
on Earth.
You can
moments here on your
experience it
side.
here. You can experience it here.
He would be within a car. It's not like he would leave the car.
And I'll be with him.
I think you guys
How-
are asking for trouble.
Young, how long
But
is
you
it
know,
going
I'm
to take
just-
to
I
get
am
just-
a way to help him?
He's like, I don't know. It may take a couple days.
Okay. Well, we can't have him just like getting bored out of his mind in a couple
Yes,
of
we
days.
can.
And look what he can do.
I mean,
That's exactly.
look-
that's what I'm
Look what he
afraid
can
of.
do.
And everyone else is
Can
going to
he-
notice that what he can do.
Does
People
he
have
need
noticed what we can do. Please,
Does-
after
does
what
he
we
need
just
to-
saw Petra do at the covered parking,
The others did not see her take that guy's head off. I saw her take the guy's head off.
And so
Okay.
so he turns and he looks. He says, "You cut somebody's head off?"
We don't need to talk about that right now.
long story.
Uh,
if
Does-
somebody's
there.
with him while he's he's just going to be in the car.
And no, that's fine. And when it happens, do not look at me and say, Cassandra, you were right. Because I don't want to hear it.
Deal.
Okay.
When do you want to go?
Oh my God.
He says,
they never listen to me.
he says-
why am I even
Why,
here? I
I
don't
do
even know
listen.
what
Yeah, so
I
he
am
says-
doing
It's a
here.
unique
so
experience.
he looks to
okay?
Joe and he says, "Tell me about Bojangles."
Rachel doesn't know anything about Bojangles, so I can't even say in character I know about Bojangles.
It's a
There-
chicken restaurant.
Their biscuits
Oh.
are amazing and
Mhm.
buttery and just light and fluffy. You
My
know what?
Oh.
kid's favorite place to
N-
go.
You know, actually, I was going to ask, what do you consume for sustenance?
Thank
Can you
you.
survive a couple of days without
Sustenance.
sustenance?
He says, I'm in this body, so I'm gonna need sustenance that
I mean, frankly, we don't know
Clive
what he
needs.
eats either. We
Wait.
don't really know what he is.
He seems to be basic. He has something called peanut butter and jelly, and occasionally, what exactly is a grilled cheese sandwich?
I would
Okay,
be happy to show you.
It's good.
I'm gonna go over and check for, like, touch him again and check for a pulse.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah,
I
I mean,
don't.
you see you see and feel a pulse.
Okay, now I have more questions about Clive.
He was
You
a tricky
mentioned
one.
something. You mentioned something. You said in this body. Do you not normally look like this?
But no, of course not.
He's
I look
in.
He's
like what I
just a
look like in
ball
the
of
house.
energy.
Well, I know, but it's so random that you chose this form. Like, okay.
I could
Is
connect
that
with
what
him. He's
happens?
got some sort of thing in his brain pan.
Oh, so this person, this body that you're inhabiting, is actually not you in general. It's just your energy inhabiting this body.
Correct.
He's
He's
like a ghost
piggybacking.
possessing
Okay,
a
I
human.
didn't catch that before. My
Yeah,
apologies. Now I
yeah.
understand that. Okay.
He's like
He's
That's
an
why these
he,
photos
electric
are
ghost.
just bombs like of light. Okay.
Right.
he's piggybacking.
Okay. Well, if as long as you're in this, this realm, I mean, I'm a firm believer in learning and experiencing. So,
You can't go
um,
around turning on everything that you come across, or people are going
no,
to
I'm
ask
not gonna
questions.
have
No,
him
I'm
do
talking
that.
to him. I'm not
Oh,
talking to you. I'm
okay,
talking to him.
Yeah,
okay.
Yang shakes his head.
Okay.
Yang shakes his head and he says, "That's his presence in this world.
Okay.
He's not actually doing that actively."
Which is why I don't think he should leave.
But I mean, if you
We could DoorDash some Bojangles.
um,
Why don't
I could
you
just
get
take
one
him
of a
to a
computer game
drive-through.
of a Tesla and you guys can drive it around a little truck in the game?
I can just take him to a drive-through. I do eat food now. I could eat.
You're still taking him out of the facility.
Okay, yes, but
Here
He's
he's
not a
safe.
child. You're
But no, but
acting like
here
he's
he's safe.
incapable.
Oh,
Hmm?
guys, I'm going back to the bucket room. You guys go and do what you're going to do because you guys are not going to listen to me. And I'm trying so hard not to start laughing at myself.
I just
She just
what
walks off
else is he gonna
muttering
do?
in half English, half French. And yeah.
So at that point, Auric like runs up to the window real quick and like clumsily pushes the blinds out. He's like, "What the heck are these?" Like just kind of shoving them back.
To block
Not
out the
something he's
sun.
used to. And he looks outside. And he says, "Oh, it came.
What
Sorry.
came?
I'm betting the Tesla.
The rental. I rented it while you guys were debating."
Oh
So
my.
he's
He's
connected.
got
Ah.
mental Wi-Fi.
He's got connections. Okay.
And while he's standing there, I'm gonna like
And
point
what
out the
money
window.
did you use? Bitcoin?
I kind of feel like he might have messed with their system to say it's already paid for.
He's probably a hacker.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm not
point to
gonna
the
let him get
sun.
voice in the mouth.
I'm gonna point to the sun and say, "That's the sun. It's a star." What we were talking about
Okay,
earlier.
so he looks at it and he says, "Yeah, this is way different than the cyber realm."
And then I'll point slightly away from it where the moon is. It's another one.
Well, you can't quite see the moon right now.
Well, it's God's thumbnail. Guys get Angels in the Outfield reference.
And he says, "All right, come on, Joe, let's go."
I look back at them and I'm like,
I
Don't
better
lose
not
him.
come.
Can't
I am
help
bad
not
luck.
doing this because when am I ever going to get the experience to drive with a cyber realm being? So
Have
yes,
fun.
Don't
yes.
lose him.
He's in good hands. We'll come right back here after we're done going through the drive-thru at Bojangles, and taking a sight around the city.
Okay.
And get an extra dozen biscuits. We'll share them and save some for Bill.
You got it, boss.
Oh yeah.
And I'll
And
hand
then
her a
you
20.
hear from back somewhere in the building, and till the police come because they were called and they take you away in their paddy wagons.
Doesn't even make any sense. Don't
And I'll
even have
hand her a
I'll
paddy
20.
bring you
wagons
some
anymore.
biscuits too. And then I'll leave.
Okay, so as Joe and Art go running out, go running outside real quick. It's a typical black Tesla sedan. But he looks at you and he says, "Okay, so the information I got said that this is a roadster and it's supposed to be really good. Is it really good or?"
Can I confirm that it's really good?
It's one of their
based on my
top.
knowledge.
Yeah, it's like their top model.
And she looks at him like it's petting the dash, like just loves it. Yes. She looks at him as she's petting the dash. Yes, this is a beautiful car. You'll enjoy it.
He says, "Okay, that's like amazing." And he pauses for a second. You see his eyes kind of shudder. And he's like, "Okay, so I know what GPS is and I know how to drive. Let's go."
Okay, first, make sure that you're linking to the GPS so you know where you're going, because you're electric and I know you can do that.
Yeah, the wheels immediately like spin and he's out onto the road.
I trust it because of that, because he can link to it. So I'm just gonna buckle in for the ride.
Okay, so
just
notice
be aware of speed limits and just go outside of the skirts of the city.
And
so
the
you don't have to worry
crap
about
handle, although
Yes,
it
the
probably
shit
doesn't
handle,
have one.
yes.
yeah. So as he starts racing down the
We don't need no cops.
As he starts racing down the streets, you notice that all of them are turning green as he gets to stop.
Oh, that little.
I'm surprised. I'm not surprised.
He's
I
like,
knew that him being
ding,
the
ding, ding, ding,
energy
ding.
and connecting everything. Not surprised.
And before you know it, he's on the open freeway.
Nice.
And he has got this thing opened up to 250 miles per hour.
Rachel would have a shit fit, but Joe is like every fucking mile. Sorry, every freaking mile. Sorry.
Like you're blowing past the people that are speeding like they're standing still. It's like,
yep. And I'll be honest, I trust all of it. I do. I do. I trust every bit of it.
Hang on 1 second.
Like Joe has no fear for speed, and like this is amazing to her.
Wishing that we had this in the car chase.
Yeah. This would have really outrun that crazy witch with a capital B.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So the okay, let me.
If you kill me, I'll come back and haunt you. I can do that.
Let's do this. Google didn't give me a good answer for that. Nope. Okay, so you are flying down the road at the freeway at this point, and it's only been about 15 or so minutes, and you realize he's heading to Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh Lord.
Which he actually, going the speed that he's going and just kind of zipping in and out of traffic, you guys wind up getting there in like 25 minutes.
Shoo.
My
Man.
gosh.
Which, keep in mind, the distance between those two places is 108 miles.
We didn't specify which Bojangles he was going to.
Right.
It's true.
He went to the original.
The OG, yeah, for real.
So yeah, so he goes, and of course, he's actually going so fast. Even if the police do tag the fact that he's
There's no
blowing
way.
past, they're having to call ahead because he's just going way too fast. It's like the Japanese police or highway patrol that watch the roads. Like if you're going over a certain speed limit, there's not a whole lot they can do because
Yeah.
their vehicles can't keep up.
Just hope for the best.
Right.
Yeah, and I'll make a point to say, hey, we actually gotta get back to Savannah tonight.
I
Yeah,
have
so-
to share this, guys, real quick. I'm talking to a friend of mine who's an ST, and he loves werewolf. And he says, "What are you guys up to?" And I said, "Well, we had a weaver spirit fall out of the sky and onto one of our coven members." He's like, "Oh dear." He said, "We're trying to figure out how to get him back, but at the moment he's in a Tesla going 250 miles an hour down an open freeway with one of our coven members." And he's like, "Are you all witches?" I said, "No, just me." He says, "Can a Tesla even go that fast?"
It
Yep.
can now.
Yeah, the Tesla Roadster can
He
actually go
says,
that fast.
"That's nuts."
Yep.
Awesome.
He
So-
says, "That's great. He never would have thought of doing something like that."
So as he's he starts getting into Charleston, and he obviously has to slow down quite a bit. Pulls past, even squealing his tires and coming to a stop. He's still hitting green lights, just like turning them, and then turns, to slow down and whatnot. He eventually comes to a park, and you can see the how they all have that middle panel thing. It doesn't look like what it normally looks like. Right now, what you're looking at is more like a bunch of code that comes zipping past like somebody's programming and whatnot, like
Yeah, I have
in
no
real
doubt
time.
that's him all the way. Like,
And then you end up
right.
seeing some screens pop up, and he says, so the police here are like they control laws and whatnot, correct?
Yeah, please don't violate them.
Oh, we already did that apparently.
Well,
they're
yeah,
really mad
that's
at
fair.
the speeding, so I'm going to tell them the pursuit just turned around and is going back towards Savannah.
Yep. I mean, perfect as long as, they don't bring trouble back into Savannah in general. Like, yeah, that's fine as long as you're maintaining discreetness after the fact. Like, don't bother doing that.
Okay. And so then he pulls out and goes to go find Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Yeah.
Totally fine. And I'll order a number 3 extra large, like she's super hungry, like whatever.
Okay. So
I'm assuming he's paying.
oh yeah. Yeah. So and as he pulls in, you know how some of these cities have like the big automated billboards that
Yeah.
Mhm.
electronic displays, so it starts to flicker
Lord.
and
Yeah.
whatnot, and it shows just another ad. And this one is Arnold Schwarzenegger advertising that energy drink, where he's like laughing. He's like Daisho Poi, and of course people are looking around like, wait, what?
The hell?
Japanese advertisement? Like what?
I just kind of nudge him like, hey. No.
He's like, what? I didn't do that.
I don't know. Your presence might have.
I mean, maybe, but I didn't do that.
Okay. Well, just a weird advert for our previous governor of California. So.
And so with that, he says, "Oh, wait a minute! I think I found the because you've got the bags of food at this time." And he's like, "Wait a minute! I think I found the some good music to go with this. Little old. I'll play it anyways. Let me know if you think it's all right."
He says old. I don't know what old version he's talking about, considering he's from very different realms. So
Right. I mean, his
what is his definition of old?
yeah. So apparently it's the 80s.
Okay.
And
Sure,
so
I love the 80s.
so
Maybe he says I want to dance with somebody. I'll start beating along with
no,
it.
actually, it's the Cannonball Run theme. So as he
Fitting.
turns out and then he hits the highway again, he's gunning it all the way back to 250 miles per hour.
That's unless he covers his tracks, I have no problem with that.
And like as he's basically, they had enough time to turn around and start pursuing, back the other way.
Mhm.
So by the time you guys get into town, order and dart back the other way, you're passing them up.
The police cars.
Totally okay with me.
And
'cause
so
I
he's
feel
just
like
it's like flying down these roads, and as he's coming up to him, he says it's polite to honk, right?
no, too late.
And you can just imagine the police are like, what the hell?
Joe is having the time of her life because it's weird. One of those weird circumstances where she doesn't have to worry about from the last speed run that she had. What ended up in the whole apocalypse thing.
Right.
So the fact that she doesn't have anybody chasing her going this fast is honestly a relief. So she is very much enjoying not having that piggyback and then just having the speed of a beautiful car. That's all.
Yep. So
she's in the moment.
Well, the nice thing, of course, is the Tesla has access to the internet. So as you guys go flying and you're already got them on a lead, and so he's thwarting them by turning lights green, turning them red for them, even though they're going to blow past, but it's going to cause, cross traffic and whatnot. And as you guys come, he's going fast as he's going into the city. And then you see a picture on the display. The picture quickly gets digitized, like it or I should say not digitized, but mapped. So you see the grid work where the buildings are and whatnot. You see a quick projectile arrow kind of going, arcing, and like predicting where it's going to land, sort of thing. And
oh my God! If he's gonna jump
right as he hits the bridge, of course it ramps up.
Oh shit! Handle.
And I mean, he's obviously going too fast. There's no way he's going to be able to stop in time. So he hits it, and then he ends up playing the General Lee song as he flies over to you hear. And he goes and it hits the ground, sparks, going everywhere. And of course he's still hitting. He's still hitting the light traffic lights and whatnot. And then and obviously not going 250 miles per hour the whole time, but he spins around and he eventually brings you back to the NOS HQ. We'll assume maybe everybody is still chatting or hanging out, except to Cassandra. And he pulls up.
She's there. She's just
they haven't
probably back with the group.
By the time they got back, they actually haven't even been gone an hour.
Yeah, no, she'd be back with the group.
But by the time that he kind of like spins and skids to a stop, Joe's like on the dashboard. Oh, that was fucking amazing. You need to teach me how to do that.
He's like,
he's like,
he's like, I need a Tesla.
I'm shocked you don't have these in your realm, because
no, we have hover cars.
So why is this better?
Limitations.
Oh. Yeah, well, here they haven't figured that out yet. So, but that was amazing. Thank you. I'll never go that fast in a Tesla ever again.
And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Yeah, Cassandra will be at the door with her arms crossed, foot tapping. No, just kidding.
You see Joe just excitedly
she wishes she should have gone with.
Joe has
no,
energy
she
right
would
now.
have hexed them all the way to hell.
Oh. Yeah. Joe's like, she's got a pip in her step. Like, she is all the way like skipping back to the front of the house at this point.
Okay,
Cassandra
so
would have returned. She would have stopped talking to her.
So we've got some RP votes to give here. Dale, we'll start with you.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with Joe in her trying to figure out what being a Nephilim is all about.
Yeah.
Okay. Abby.
Same. I'm gonna go with Joe and the Nephilim.
Okay. Brittany.
I'm going to go with Cassandra. struggling with the house.
Okay, Rachel.
Dale for his great insight as Sly and really appreciated and helpful. So
Okay. And Cassandra, or Shelley, sorry.
Rachel, for the Nephilim, for going to Sly for help. She actually reached out for help. And the fact that she was able to talk everyone to let her take the abomination outside into a Tesla and went for the joyride of her life. She should get 4 XP for that.
I was like, I think Jerome for coming up with the character.
totally tailored to Joe because her need for speed and cars, like
Right.
Mm-hmm.
that's totally
she
her
just had
thing.
her. She just had her Tron moment.
Yeah, I did, and I hope I have it again.
I
Okay.
have a
need to ha-
boyfriend.
I was
have
like,
a
you need to have
boyfriend.
it with your girlfriend.
Well, my girlfriend has been MIA for a while, so I feel like that relationship has probably faded out at this point.
Aw.
You know, Joe would be going, I have a boyfriend, but he's like over in this other realm.
No one will
I'm
believe
just
me.
I'm
Gosh.
just waiting for him to like, slide in through the internet into my Tesla.
Right.
You know they have remote
So
control
obviously,
things.
Joe, you get the XP there, so it's 2
Yay.
points you get to add to your character sheet.
Thank you,
I
guys.
really think you
Appreciate
should have gotten 4, but
So tomorrow night is going to be our Marvel Superheroes game. So at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then next week on Wednesday, Thursday, sorry, yep, the 30th, we are going to have Rifts. So we're finishing up that game. And then stay tuned because in that time slot, we're going to be switching to D&D. So
that's my timeline. Okay, got it.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep, Dungeons and Dragons. So thank you guys all for hanging out with us tonight. And we will catch you again next time. Good night, guys.
Bye.
hey, Paul.